Diving into today. If you are really wanting to stay ahead of the curve as we head into 2024, can you believe it is happening in just a few weeks? You are going to want to make sure that you are adding in both AI and automations to your business so that you can free up your time, so that you can surprise and delight your clients, so that you can make more sales. And we're going to dive into this whole goodness. I've got 15 pages here that we're going to go over. I'm so stoked to be here with you. I'm going to give you a little intro in case we've never met before, and then I'll be back. Go get some water, watch this video, and let me know in the chat, what energy are you bringing to this training today? The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. That's what it's really about, right? It's about that dream. I'm Molly Mahoney. I am the founder of The Prepared Performer, talking about bots and all the awesome automation. And today we're going to be talking about some scary stuff like going live on Facebook. What it's really all about, that dream. The dream for you, the dream for your clients. And I'm going to go real fast. So take lots of photos and know this is really about helping you to achieve that dream. Your weird plus AI magic is how you create content that stands out. Creating GIFs like this, you take your videos, you can make GIFs really easily. We have like 120 million views on Giphy now.
When are you gonna spend time actually making money?
On my shirt, the more fun we have, the more money we make.
The money dance.
Now, you're gonna put all of the business benefits that you provide inside your hands. All the transformation, all that good stuff that we use in our copy, and we're gonna throw it in the air. Ready? If you've seen the original version of Willy Wonka, all of our business benefits are floating above us like Mikey TV when he goes into the tool. What are you left with? You! This is your first assignment. You're gonna make a list of 20 things that make you a uniquely awesome human being. We call this your quesadilla of awesome. Because everyone has something that makes them uniquely awesome, even if it's just that you make an amazing quesadilla.
I decided instead of teaching performers how to have a career, have a business, I was going to teach business owners how to perform. And oh my gosh, that's when things got really fun.
Who wants a selfie light? So Paul demonstrated action. You've got to get it when you want something. Stand up out of your chair and get it. Awesome. I want you to pick one real person that you would love to work with. I want you to make a list of problems that they experience that cannot be solved by your products or services. It forces you to talk about something else so you're not a salesy weirdo.
So what we're doing right now at The Prepared Performer with our business coaching and our content strategy and our sales strategies and our pretend cruises, that's really just the starting point, and you are going to want to pay attention when you see what's coming down the pike because it's pretty awesome.
Ooh, that's good stuff. Okay. I'm so excited about today. I'm over here doing all kinds of things. I was actually going to play this for you as an example of what not to do with AI. So let's do it again. If you've seen it, it's really funny. This is AI me. I did it as a joke last time. I'm going to tell you the joke before we do it. But this is what a lot of people are doing with AI. And it looks kind of cool at first, but then it's actually not very effective. Watch.
Hi, welcome to the AI Your Entire Business Masterclass. This is not your mama's AI. Truth talk time. AI is not just for content creation anymore. We are going to dig deep into exactly how you can add AI into every aspect of your business. So let me know if you are watching live or in the replay, because I'm not actually Human Molly. I'm Molly's AI avatar. So good to meet you. I'll get Human Molly now so you can get all the goodness she has to share. Type ready below if you are ready to go.
That part is my favorite. Type ready below if you are ready to go. So we're going to dive into AI and automation, and I'm going to walk you through how to make sure that you don't lose that human aspect. So you may have seen here in this group, we've got a bunch of things going on. So we have a question giveaway. So if you leave a question below the question post, you'll be entered in that giveaway. We also have an intro post. So if you leave an intro there, it will help me to be able to better support you while this replay is up. This replay will be up through Tuesday of next week. That is officially our final day of working before the year closes out. Truth be told, I may do a few things, but our team is off as of Wednesday of next week. So that's as long as the replay is staying up. And I want to make sure that you know that we also have a full written guide as a part of this. And so I'm going to show you how to get the written guide. This is actually going to be part of the automation that we show you how to do today. It's going to be really cool. So I'm going to open this up. Let me screen share with you right here. We're diving in and showing you the magic right here. You'll see inside the group. And if somehow you're watching this like in a replay where you can't see the group or something, know that you've got to join our group to be able to get in. So you can't see this unless you're in the group. So in here, we've got this video going, right? This is where you're going to do your intro below here. So drop an intro here that will help me to be able to better serve you. Also, so we just finished the full written guide. Oh my gosh, it is really awesome. It is really long and really powerful and very organized. We're going to walk through it today. Oh my gosh, I accidentally printed it with kids' drawings on the back. Oops. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's kids' drawings on the front. Amazing. You're not going to get the bonus of the kids' drawings, but you will get this guide if you head to that post and type the word guide below. I'll also let you know that just know you can go back and grab that. I'm not going to be sending it until later today. When you do that, the way that we get you the guide will actually be automated. I will be sending you a message via Messenger on Facebook getting you the guide. So make sure that you do that. Again, I'll walk you through exactly how we do that automation. It is really powerful. And one last little thing. We are going to do what I like to call a nugget giveaway. And here's how the nugget giveaway works. Now, today on the call, we're not going to spend too much time going into all of our organic social strategies because I really want to focus on the AI and the automation. I will just share that when we're creating content, we always like to make sure that we're activating the platform. We're unlocking what the platform wants from us so that we can get even better organic reach. Some of you know that a couple weeks ago, we did 690 course sales in just a few days, all organically. And one of the ways that we did that is by using the strategy that I call the social triangle. And part of the social triangle is that we feed the platform. So we're going to do a nugget giveaway today. And as a part of this giveaway, I'm going to surprise you. So I'm not going to tell you what we're going to give away. It could be a call. It could be repurposing services. It could be one of our courses. It could be a dancing robot. You can actually vote below. Let me know below what you would love us to give away. My nails are too long to hold this guy. Here. Oh, he's dancing very slowly right now, but these dancing robots are really fun. Let me know what you would love us to give away. Now he's dancing on my desk in the chat. And here's how the giveaway will work. Throughout this training today, drop the hashtag nugget in the chat when you hear something that is either a brand new strategy that you're going to implement. Maybe it's something that you had never thought about before. It's like a new aha, a big belief shift, because a lot of what we're doing with AI and automation needs to have a shift in the way that you look at things, like in your actual mind. And then also, if it's something that maybe you've heard before, but you're like, you know what, I'm actually going to implement that this time, that counts as a nugget. And so what you're going to do is you're going to drop the hashtag nugget in the chat below. And then when you drop that nugget, share what the nugget is. This does a few things. First, as I already shared, it helps to unlock the social triangle. Also, what it does is it lets me know what's actually resonating with you. This training is going to be very different from what you see in normal like master classes or webinars and things like that. First of all, I don't have slides for you today. We are doing everything off of this guide, this Google Doc that I created, and I'm going to give you a little overview of it at first. I do have some really powerful graphics that I've embedded into this guide. And then I'm actually going to dive into the tools that we're using and tell you what those tools are, show you how to get those tools, because this stuff doesn't work if you just keep it all in your head. You have to actually go and implement it. So I love these nuggets. We'll pick some nuggets as we go on today. And I'm going to say if we can get to 150 people joining us live, I'll unlock another giveaway. So we're at 125 right now, which is awesome. If we can get to 150, we will unlock one more giveaway. So let me see. A call, a course, a call, repurposing guide. Okay, I see repurposing and a call. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we are actually diving into our repurposing system within our content club. So if you're a member of the club, tomorrow's call is all about repurposing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an extra giveaway right now. If we get to that 150, that means if you have friends in this group, tag them, tell them that this is happening right now. If we get to that 150, I will repurpose an entire week of content for you. So we will have our team repurpose an entire week of content. If we can get to 150, we'll pick one person, which is pretty good. Okay. Yeah. And tomorrow's call is going to be dope, y'all. It's going to be so good. Okay. Now it's dangerous when I don't have slides because this means I can go off on tangents. I'm going to stay super focused. I'm going to pull this document up in just a moment. What I would like you to do is if you have questions while we're live, drop a Q in the chat. That's a Q. A Q in the chat. And then Elizabeth is here with us today. Great. And she's got a little master. Perfect. Okay. She's got a masterclass question thread for us. Liz, I sent Liz a message earlier because I couldn't remember exactly where we did it and I didn't want to lose it. So thank you, Elizabeth. Perfect. We have a little masterclass question thread. So I will be coming back and doing questions at the end of this training today. Put the Q in the chat. That'll help me stay focused. Then if you notice that I have gone off on a completely different deep dive tangent that's taking us away from our training, type in the chat, focus Mahoney. I have loads that I can share. I know I'm going to give you a lot today. I want to make sure that I really give you the basics so that you can go implement this in your business. We made a change about 2 years ago, after generating multiple millions of dollars in revenue, we made a change. And rather than giving you a very strict system that you had to follow our exact process, we give you a framework and then we work with you to make sure that this framework melds with your own unique sense of you. If you don't have your own sense of who you are that you're bringing into your business, this stuff isn't really going to work because you're just going to be a cookie cutter zombie AI marketer. That is not what we're doing here today. You're weird plus AI is what allows us to create content that converts. You're weird plus AI plus automations and a strategic system is how we actually build a sustainable business. So keep that in mind as we go through all of this today. And I love it, what we are seeing in the chat. Okay. And if you're thinking, hey, I'm not that weird, I have a news flash. You are weird. So know that. All right. Final question I'm going to ask before I share these slides. This is all very important. Actually, I have 2 more questions I'm going to ask. The first is this your first time being on a training with me? If you're new to a training, type the word new. If you are in one of our other programs like the Content Club or Sales Stars or Glam, I have this little guy with me here. Our Sales Stars members are recently getting these boxes that have all sorts of magic inside. All of our templates and trainings are inside the box. It's so cool. If you're one of those members, let us know in the chat. That helps me, again, to know how to gear this as I'm helping you out as we move through all of this today. And then final question is, I want to make sure that you pick one thing that you're going to implement as a result of this training today. So I would like you to type a 1 in the chat, especially those of you that are new. Okay. A 1 in the chat to remind yourselves that you're going to implement one thing. And I would like you to decide how much revenue would you like to generate as a result of showing up on this training today. Now, like I said, today's training is a little different than our usual trainings. Oftentimes we're focused on organic social. We've been doing a lot with AI. We haven't really dug into the automation side of things in quite a long time. I created a messenger bot agency back in 2018. So we have really been focused on automations behind the scenes, but we kind of decided to push that stuff to the side and what we're teaching because we wanted to make sure that everyone had the foundations in place. Well, at this point, it's really hard to scale without having the automations in place. And that's why we're weaving it back into what we're teaching. These automations can unlock all sorts of possibility. You have to go a little slow in the beginning and build out the parfait. But this training today could potentially bring in an extra $100,000. It could bring in an extra $5,000. It could bring in an extra $10,000. You decide, ooh, I like that. When you're setting the monthly sales, that is good too. So if you know how much you want to bring in a month as a result of being here today, let me know in the chat. And with that, we have now claimed our targets. We are now prepped. We've got our water. We've got our nuggets. Final thing we have to do is put your hands like this. And I can't see you today because we're on a Facebook Live. So put your hands like this. We are going to do our final prep before we jump into this document. And that final prep is we're going to whisper into our hands the word. We're going to start with a new word. Okay. We're going to whisper into our hands the word possibility. So whisper the word possibility into your hands because so much is going to be possible today. And I want to make sure that you are open to that possibility. Do it with me. Ready? Possibility. And then you're going to put your possibility hat on. So on the count of 3, we're going to put our possibility hat on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Possibility. I hope you actually did it because it's going to help you to get even better results today. Okay. So amazing. Yeah. And if you want to be an affiliate, that is good too. All right. We are jumping in. We're at 140, y'all. So we're close to unlocking that repurposing service. Someone keep an eye on that. Make sure we track how many people we have here with us. Okay. So this is everything that we're going to dive into. We've gone over who I am and why you should trust me. Hopefully you watched that video at the beginning. And if you are like, you know what, skip all of this. I don't even want the training. I just want to work with Molly right away. We've got a couple of ways that you can do that. And so I'm going to put a couple of links on the screen right now. And I'm going to have my team. If you're on the team, just type team in the chat. Everybody knows that you're here. I'm going to make sure that you know you can jump right into working with us if you would like. And so let me pull the captions up. There's a couple of ways that you can do that. The first is if you want to join us for that repurposing call tomorrow, this is the last time I am offering 2 weeks for free in our content club. We had a call this week. We are shutting this free option down. You can join us for 2 weeks, but this is expiring this week. So molly.live/content club 2 weeks will allow you to get access to the content club for 2 weeks. Someone on the team can put it in the chat. We're doing a whole repurposing whole repurposing training tomorrow in there. It is all that we do with AI and content. And if you're like, you know what, I really want help putting the whole system into place, we're doing something kind of interesting today. What I'm going to do as we dive into all of this, what we're going to do is just have a chat with me. We don't need to book a call. I can send you a Google Doc with more information. If you'd like more information about working together, just make it like super, super easy. We'll just have a little messenger chat. And the way that you unlock that messenger chat is to fill out this application. So just go to molly.live/biz app, molly.live/biz app, and you fill out a couple of questions, send me a message on Facebook Messenger, my personal profile, and we'll have a little conversation. Super, super easy. Okay. Amazing. Now, moving on. So that's if you want to work with me. Now, let's dive into why you should AIify your business. So when I give you this guide, we'll walk through the whole entire thing here. I am going to just explain this to you right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through why you should AIify your business, why you want to automate your business, why you would want to integrate automation with AI so that you're AIifying your automation. And let me just tell you, as we go through these things, you're going to see I've got graphics, I've got examples, I've got links, all kinds of stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you. We're going to talk about streamlining your sales and marketing with automation. We're going to talk about automated customer experiences, personalization at scale. That's how we combine the automation with the AI. And we're going to walk through operational excellence through automation. So ways that you can automate things on the back end for your team, for your own sanity. Then we're going to dive into the future of work, automation and AI as you're like actually implementing. That's also for your team, for you, for your sanity. Then preparing for an automated world, the mindset after getting all of this goodness. If you're going to you may find yourself in a place where you're like, oh my gosh, how the heck am I supposed to do that? We're going to cover the mindset piece so that you can actually put it into action. And then at the very end today, I'm going to give you a clear step-by-step guide for getting started with adding in automation that is AIified into your business. Really, really cool stuff. Like I said, I've got lots of graphics, all kinds of things like that. Okay, if you are stoked, drop the word stoked in the chat. All right, now when it comes to AI, like why should you AIify your business? Here is the thing. About a year ago, ChatGPT came on the scenes. About 3 years ago, we started teaching AI as a strategy. If you have noticed, in the past year, it has not gone away. It is not going away. And if you don't get to a place where you can incorporate these AI systems, these AI strategies into every aspect of your business, what is going to happen is that other people are going to do it, and their customers aren't even going to realize that they're using AI to bring these results, to bring this level of service. They're just going to know that they're being supported at a higher level from somebody else, and that's who they're going to go with. So it's not that you have to necessarily say, I'm using AI in everything that I'm doing, but this is going to save you so much time, so much money, and allow you to give your people a better level of service. You'll have this Word doc to reference as soon as we're done. You just have to type the word guide in the chat and we'll get it to you. So there's a little post in the group where you can type the word guide. I'll show it to you again later. I'm going to stay here focused because I know a lot of you are just like me. You would skip ahead to the end, then you would miss things that would happen. So we're all going to stay focused together. Okay. So if you want to be able to unlock the next level in your business by adding in these automation systems, pay attention. These AI systems, pay attention. The other thing, though, is that the more comfortable you get with using AI, the more comfortable your team gets with using AI, the better off you will be as new AI tools come out. So I often say that I'm like a dinosaur in the AI space because we've been teaching it for 3 years. Obviously, this has been around for a lot longer than that. The really important thing to realize when it comes to adding AI as a regular piece of your business, the big thing to keep in mind is you can be a dinosaur right now. And when I say a dinosaur, I mean like an early adopter, right? Someone who stays ahead of the curve, because tomorrow there's going to be new AI tools on the scene. And maybe we won't say dinosaur. Maybe we'll actually say unicorn. So if you would like to be an AI unicorn, someone who has all the magical powers and has figured it out first, type unicorn in the chat. Some of you know my mom passed away this year, and this is one of the gifts that I found in a box in her house. So my mom is coming with us on the training today. Okay, you've got that possibility hat on. All right. Now, do we all understand why we're going to AIFI? It's going to save us time. It's going to save us money. If you are feeling like you just want to do things faster, you want to do things more powerfully, and you want to give a better level of service to your clients, we want to use AI. Okay, a better level of support to your team, we want to use AI. All right, now we're going to move into why you want to automate. So I'm actually just going to read through a little list for you today so that you really understand why automation is so important. And even as someone who loves automation, I know that sometimes I get worried that the automation is going to take over like crazy robots. I get worried that it's going to be too complicated to set up. I also get worried that I'm going to like cross the wires and I'm going to mix everything up and send people the wrong information. So, we did it. 154. Okay. Thank you. Before I read you this list, we're going to pick a winner. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. Actually, I don't want to get distracted, so I'm going to come back and pick a winner, but we did it. So congratulations, everyone. Okay. Focus, Mahoney. Now, let's talk about the automation. So these are some of the reasons that you may want to add automation in. I'm also really big about the fact that when you're first starting this, and those of you in Sales Stars, you've seen me talk about it, before I actually started adding in automation, this is what I used. This was my opt-in form. This actual bag, it should be in a museum. This was my opt-in form. Inside the bag are business cards. I would speak at events and I would say, if you would like access to my video content planner, put your business card in this bag. And then I would say, and if you would like access to a call with me, check this one out, fold your business card in half. And so I have this whole bag of business cards. Some of them are folded in half. That was my automation. It wasn't technical, but it was a system, right? It's a system. So what we're going to do is we're going to recognize that you have to start with a system that doesn't include robots before we move into the robot system. Okay. The robot system is going to come out today. We're really big about that foundation though. Now, once you've got that system into place, if you find yourself saying yes to any of these things, these are the reasons that you would want to have automation. So if your sales and marketing efforts aren't yielding the desired results, you may want to add in some AI to do some market research, and there's automation that can help you to do that. So we'll walk into how to do that. If you're worried about staying relevant with the rapidly evolving market, because we know that is happening around this planet. If you want to stay relevant, automation is going to help you to be able to do that. If you're unsure how to leverage data, we're going to talk a lot about this. I spoke at a conference last weekend with all 7, 8, and 9-figure business owners about what is happening with AI as we move forward. And Sam Woods, I don't know if you know him, he spoke before me, and it was so perfectly primed to position what I was going to say in my presentation. Here is what he said, and this is very important. He said, over the next 3 years, I have not shared this before. I just got goosebumps because I think this is so important. Over the next 3 years, the most important thing that we can do is collect data. Make sure that we have data to feed into this system, to feed into the AI systems. Automation can help us do that. I'm going to show you how. Okay. But all kinds of data that we want to feed into these systems. Then after 3 years, what's going to happen is the data, there's like a whole thing about AGI, all this stuff. The AI is going to have all of the data. We're not really going to, that's not going to be like a big benefit anymore, because there'll be so much data that we've put into the AI system. What is going to be really important after the next 3 years, and I was so glad that he said this, the thing that's going to be the most important is to know who you are as a human being. So if we really, and I was like, yes, because the automation and the AI, that piece of it will allow us to get ahead of the curve right now. But eventually within 3 years, everybody's going to catch up, or they're going to just like close down. So we've really got to use this to get ahead of the curve now. Then in 3 years, the thing that's going to really be a big deal is to figure out who you are as a human and really double down on your unique personal brand, your unique spin. That your imagination is really the key. I got goosebumps again. Your imagination is really the key to making this super powerful, because right now there's still, most people in the world don't even know how to use ChatGPT. Most people don't even, I mean, it's wild when I speak to people who are not using it on an average day. Like let's do a little poll here. How often are you using ChatGPT? Are you doing, let's say like weekly, monthly, or daily? So daily, weekly, or monthly. And if you're not using it at all, or some sort of AI, just put a 0 in the chat. Let me know. Multiple times a day. I know, me too. Like hourly, we could say that. Weekly, daily. And I know obviously we're all in here because we're excited about this. So y'all are way ahead of the curve. I see a goose egg. It's okay. I got you. Okay. So if you're uncertain about how to integrate AI and automation, that's a whole thing too, right? So this is what we're going to show you today, how to bring those together. If you're in a place where you're overwhelmed by the pace of technological change, this is where you're really in the right place, because I am obsessed with rapidly changing things and learning the new thing and distilling it and giving it to you. So you're going to get like up to date ish today on this training. If you are working with teams that are remote and having a hard time getting everyone onto the same page. So this is a really big thing that we've set up behind the scenes automation wise. I shared some of my favorite automations. So you saw some of this, maybe if you were looking around inside the group. We want to make sure that as you're going through this, you are really aware that these automations are not only for how you serve your clients. These automations are for how you actually support your team, how you grow together as a team. And some of these automations, one of my favorite, which I'll share with you today, I learned from being a member of Jeff Walker's team. So if you know Jeff, I did his organic social strategy in 2020 because they took their PLF system and put it into a Facebook group. We did a no tech launch, did the whole thing in a Facebook group. And they had some automations that we use now still to this day, because I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Okay. Okay. The other thing is, and actually just let me know in the chat if you do have a team. I've been talking a lot about team today. So if you do, type team. If you don't, just type not yet. I really believe that you are your number one team member if you don't have other people that you're paying to support you in your business. So we all kind of do. But let me know in the chat, do you have at least one team member, or just say not yet? Because I know we're going to have a combination of both. Okay. Also, if you're looking for ways to scale without feeling like you have to add more hours into your workday. So we are going to take things like, you probably have heard the story. There was a time where I had not 100. Oh my gosh. I had 80 calls booked in 1 week. We use automation to be able to help shift that. I just made a mistake. I meant 80 calls in a month. I get very excited sometimes. My numbers get mixed up. 80 calls in a month. I had 80 calls in 1 month, which is not possible. 80 calls in a week would have been a real problem, but great problem to have, right? Okay, scale while sleeping. So this seems silly, right? The scale while sleeping is like, yeah, okay. But this is exactly what happened when we brought in 690 sales organically. So I'm going to show you how we did that. No ads, 690 course sales. Okay. If you're like bored and stressed by repetitive, time consuming tasks, I got you. Also, here's another one, which honestly sometimes comes up for us, but we hired a whole new person to help build out these automations. Emma is amazing. I was the one building out the automations in the past. We brought on Emma to help with this. What we are going to talk about is personalizing the customer experience. So when new members sign up for something, how are they getting the agreement? How are they getting the access to a program? When someone decides, hey, I would like to pause my membership, is everything that you're doing manual in that? Because that is a huge headache. So if you want to grow, you've got to think about where are things going to break as more people come into your business. Okay. And then the final thing that I'm going to mention just right now is if you are having a hard time keeping up with customer queries. So we were on a team call yesterday, or not a team call. I was on a coaching call yesterday with one of my clients' team, and she said that she was concerned if they put out something that was like, send us an email to let us know you'd like access. She was like, I will die. So one of our clients is a dance studio, and I was at the studio yesterday, and I said, we can do this thing where we have people comment below a post and let us know they're interested. And she said, Molly, we cannot do that. There is no way I can keep up with all those requests. You know what I said? We can automate it. So building in these automations when more people are actually interested, once you unlock all of the engagement and the interest, it's really awesome. Okay. If those are things that you want, then you may want to automate your business. All right. So the first thing that we're going to dive into next is we're going to dive into how to integrate AI with the automation. So oftentimes we are using AI in a silo, like we're going to ChatGPT, we are typing in a question or a prompt, whatever it is, we're getting some information, then we're moving that information into some sort of thing. It's like these siloed things. Then we have automations that happen over here. What we want to do is we want to integrate the two together so that the automation can speak to the AI and we can actually make these things happen at a more rapid pace. Now, one thing that I'm really big about with automation is that it doesn't always mean that a robot is doing it. Sometimes I like to think back to, and this is a really big shift for the way we think about automation. Sometimes I like to think back to when I was in the musical production of Ragtime. Have you ever seen Ragtime? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee from my unicorn. Okay, so in Ragtime, there's this song called Henry Ford. It's like one man ratchets and one man, I don't know the actual, each connection, a cog in motion. Now that's the notion of Henry Ford. Hallelujah. I didn't sing that other part. Praise the maker of the Model T. Okay, you don't know that show, but that's okay. There is a number in the show where they're showing inside Henry Ford's like factory, right? And they have all of these people doing all these things. That is a way of automation. So if we treat this like a relay race and we know that we have our baton, do I have a baton on my desk? I don't have a baton. Ooh, look what I have. I have a golden magic feather. Okay. So if I have a baton, I have one task. I pass this task to someone else or something else. It then knows who to pass that task to. Then once it's completed that, it knows who to pass the task to, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to create systems so that you are able to tell either the tools or the human beings, do this thing, then move to this thing, then move to this thing. And I'm going to show you our whole system, like our plans of what we have and little graphics that show you how to actually do this. Okay. Thank you. Speed up the boat, speed up the boat. Thank you for the lyrics to the song in the chat. Okay. Sometimes I have things like magic batons on my desk. I would just like you to know. Okay. My desk is pretty magical. All right. So this is what we want to do is we want to have AI integrated, and then the automation passes the AI-ified thing onto the next step. Maybe there's more AI that happens, and then we pass that thing onto the next step. If this, then that. Exactly. Okay, so what we're going to start with is we're actually going to start with streamlining your sales and marketing with automation. So I'm actually going to show you this document today. And would you guys like to see an actual graphic, a process of how we're using AI and automation together? If you want to see it, say show me in the chat. I also just want to make sure, do you want me to actually go into the tools and show you pieces of the tools, or would you rather that I stay like higher level so that I don't get too granular? So just say tools if you'd like me to actually go into the tools, and I will do that. I just want to make sure. I know I'm going pretty fast because we have a lot to cover today. My husband always says that I slow down when you pay me. So I just want to make sure. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to read through this little section here. We'll kind of go step by step through it. Then I'm going to give you a list of all of the tools that we're using, and we'll start to dive into the map of how we're using them and then a few of the tools. Does that sound good? Okay. Hopefully it does. Right. And remember, if you want to have a chat with me about how we can help you implement this in your business, just go to that link, molly.live/bizapp. I'm just going to keep that on the screen here because I know I'm going to go, you may have more questions than we have time to get to today. So you can always go to that little molly.live/bizapp. Okay. Again, we are going to, I'm going to actually zoom in. Can I zoom in on here? Oh, I don't know if I can. View, let's see. View. Not going to worry about that. Okay, let's see if I can do it here. I think this is going to give us a better idea of where we're at with things. Zoom in, zooming in. Okay, awesome. So first we're going to start with automated lead generation. So what we're going to talk about here is how we can actually bring in leads on autopilot. Now, when I say lead generation, I don't mean that we're going to be you can do things where you're scraping databases and then automatically sending cold emails. We are not doing that. We are creating content that gets people to raise their hand. And then we have an automated system that brings those people into our tool, not this, but our tool where we can send emails, text messages, and Facebook messages from within these tools. Okay. So what we're doing is we're using automation to bring people in so we can follow up with them. We're also using precision targeted marketing campaigns. Now, the way that we're doing this is we are using the data that we collect from our social media activities. We are putting that through AI, and then we are coming up with very specific marketing terminology, brand messaging that is based on what you actually want, the problems that you are actually experiencing. From there, and I'm going to show you how we do it because it's all AI and it's all automated and it's super cool. From there, we're going to develop, or we already have, but you would want to develop a streamlined sales process. And so what we do with our sales process is we're using different sales pipelines. Now, this is something that we were just talking about in our coaching call on Tuesday, is that if we're not tracking where people are coming from and moving to, you are going to lose people in the process. And oftentimes when I talk to people about what they want to do when they're increasing their sales, they're saying, oh, I just need new leads. I need new leads. I need new leads. But they're not actually tracking the leads that are coming in. Just this morning, I had a call with one of my private clients. I have a few private clients. Just this morning, I had a call and I said, well, how did this campaign do that we did back in whatever, July? And she said, I don't really think it brought in that many people. And I said, can we actually look at it? So we went and looked, and it brought in hundreds of people. But something had happened around that time where that kind of fell through the cracks, and we hadn't really seen that had brought in that many people. But when you have the data and the automation, and then you go back and you review it, you can take those people who came in and you can actually do something with them. Okay, but you've got to track, like, where are people coming from and where are they moving to? And again, we're going to go through the automation system that we have for this. Okay, and then the final thing on here, and this will all be in the written guide, is this personalization at scale. So AI and automation allows you to be able to send personalized messages that are specifically in tune with people's pain points. And imagine, so let's just I'm going to show you the graphic here, and I'm going to give you the tools that we use. And then I'm going to paint the picture of what's possible because it seems unbelievable, and it isn't unbelievable. It's like doable right now. You could have it set up by tomorrow. So I'm going to first give you, as we do this, I'm going to give you my list of tools. So you'll have all of them if you want to go play with them. Here, this is my list of tools. You just go to molly.live/tools. I'm going to show you what this looks like when you go there. And again, I know this is very different than a normal training where you've got like slides and everybody is like, a cookie cutter. But I really want to make sure you're like fully grasping the magic of this. So when you go to this little link there, this is what you will see. I'm going to show it on the screen. I put together a little slideshow. Oh, this is zoomed in super far. Crazy. Hold on. I put together this little slideshow for you. Can you see it? Actual size? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, great. So here you're going to see that it's brought to you by the Content Club. That's the first page of this little slideshow. But then after that, what you're going to see is I've created a list of tools for your suitcase. The first two tools that we're going to start with is we have a tool that we've actually built. I'm going to show you the whole thing. It is called Star Funnels. And this is the first time that I am sharing a way to get access to this. I'm going to show you how you can get it for free later on. But right now, if you want to go check it out, that is the link to check it out. And if you want to get free, there's an application. You can go right there. I'm also going to show you our social stars by Group Track CRM. So this is the first time I'm showing this today. It is brand new that we're making this available to you. And let me show you what it does. So the first one that we do is the social stars CRM. Now, what this does, and I'm going to show it to you in action, but first I'm going to show you this little, and molly.live/tools get you access to everything. Molly.live/starfunnels get you star funnels. Molly.live/awesome gets you social stars CRM powered by Group Track. Okay, here's how it works. Ready? I'm diving like straight into the full system. This is following the 4 stages of business. Awareness, that's the pink section. Consideration, that's this purple section, when they're trying to make a decision between knowing who you are and wanting to buy. Sales, and then retention and referrals. Okay, now within here, I'm going to show you what happens. On the awareness side of things, we talk a lot about awareness playgrounds. So this could be speaking at an event. It could be, doing a reel on Instagram that people find because Instagram pushes that in front of your ideal clients. It could be going into a group. Like, let me show you. I actually went into, because I have a partnership with the people over at Group Track. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to show. Let me show you this. Okay. So if I go into, by the way, if you don't answer the questions to join this group, it's not going to work. You don't get in. Okay, if I go into the Group Track group, I need to find the actual group. You will see, I don't know why I can't ever find the Group Track group. Theirs was called Supercharge also, which I did not realize until just recently. Come on, groups, where are you? You guys, where is the Group Track group? That is so weird. Maybe I'm not going to use them as an example. There. So strange. Why was that hiding from me? Okay. So if you notice inside here, Jeepers Creepers, I did a post inside the Group Track group where, and you only want to do posts like this in somebody's group if they actually give you permission, right? But this is an example. I said, some of our automations are so powerful, they make me cry tears of joy. Want a list of my favorite tasks and automations? And then we have 95 comments on this post. Well, guess what? When I replied to these comments, I haven't gotten to all of them yet, but when I did, all of these replies were automated. Do you want to see how I did it? If you want me to show you, I will show you right now. Every single reply here was automated. You may think I just spend all my time on social, but I don't. The way that I did this is, let me to show you. Okay. I go into, and this is, we now have our own version of this. So if you already have Group Track, that's great. If you don't, our version of Group Track now comes embedded with our specific pipelines, with our specific messaging. Everything that we're teaching in our systems is built into the tool. Today is the first day that I'm releasing this. Okay, so go to molly.live/awesome if you want to see how to do it. Watch what happens. And if you're in our Sales Stars program, we just added a bonus training on how to do this. at the end of the year. So you got goodness coming. So I'm going to go in here, see this automations list, GT group, watch. I'm going to go crazy right now and I'm going to show you my entire desktop. That may look too crazy. I think it may be too crazy. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to hit run job. Please read. Great. It's running the job now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the other screen where this job automation is taking place. It is now going to this post and it is processing the comments for me. It is processing the comments for me. Going through these comments and look, it just commented on its own. So now it's tracking and seeing like I already replied to these ones. Just go to molly.live/awesome. This is the top level version of Group Track that does this automation. There's all kinds of other things that it does, but this is a really cool example. Okay. Now remember, this does not work if you don't have a strategy behind it. So you have to make sure that you follow a strategy, but then this is amazing once this happens. So they are releasing the LinkedIn version very soon. And we have a system for how to do this on LinkedIn also. So just know, even if Group Track doesn't work on LinkedIn yet, the system still works there. Okay. So that is one little example. Now, what we're doing with this though, is that when people are in our world on social, so just like that, when people comment on my personal profile, when people engage on Instagram, I can take them from social, which I could lose at any time. It could break down at any time. Now I have them. Not only is it replying to the comments, it's pulling them into a separate CRM, a client relationship management tool. Once they get in there, we have a community pipeline, meaning people who are just in our world. We have a group pipeline, meaning people who have joined our group. And we have a sales pipeline. So what this does inside Group Track, you can see in the pipeline view, I can come in and I can see everyone who, let's just go and show you really quick. I'm going to show you my actual group right now. Where are we? Okay. So this is our pipeline right now. All of these people expressed interest, but didn't actually answer the question. So they're not actually in the group yet. Everybody else, all 763 people right here, you are all in the group. And from here, oh, you can't see. Shoot. Sorry. Okay. Check this out. This is the pipeline. And right now we are doing this training, right? So I'm going to move y'all through the pipeline. These are all people who are already in our program. I can track inside this pipeline. Once you fill out an application, you will go into the right stage. Once I've made you an actual offer, you will go into the right stage in this pipeline. And guess what? Because I have a system behind it and I have automations in place, it makes it so easy to track. When you're talking to like 5 people, that's fine. But once you get to the place where you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 leads, some of you may say, oh, my email list is only 100 people. 100 people is a lot of people to keep track of. And so a lot of people will end up hiring team members to try and track this. And then they get into a problem because it's like they don't have a tool or a system to actually manage it. And so our commitment to our clients this year is that they're going to get a tool and a system to manage this as a part of our programs. So again, the tools are cool, but they only work if you have the system behind it. So let's get back to the system again. I see this question coming in. And again, if you want to actually have support in building this out for you and your business as we head into 2024, because the more people that get this system into place, the more people who are going to bring in the sales that you are missing. Okay. So if you want support with it, I'm going to put that link on the screen again, just molly.live/bizapp, answer some questions and then send me a message. I'll talk to you about it. Okay. So when we're here inside here, I saw the question. Whoops. Oh, I remember what I did. I'm sorry. I'm sharing the wrong screen. So I saw the question, which was, how many pipelines do you have? So we actually give our members a full system that has email, text message, landing pages, and pipelines. The pipelines that we give them are this community pipeline, a group pipeline, a sales pipeline, and then a client pipeline. Now there is one more pipeline that we give them. This is inside our coaching program, inside the Star Funnels tool, which I'll show you in a second. We give them a pop-up group pipeline. So that's the pipeline that I was just showing you. We have a separate tracking system for when you join the group. Automatically, when you join this group, you answered those questions. All of those answers automatically go into a spreadsheet. They automatically go into my email so that I can send you an email. I can tell you exactly who came into this group, and I can send you an email knowing that you're in this group. I can segment on my email list. I know who's in the group and who's not. So I can go in there right now and I can say, hey, it looks like you're still not in the group. Maybe you didn't answer the questions. Go get it together. And it's easy. It's easy. There will be a replay of this, but only until Tuesday. So keep that in mind. If you're in Sales Stars and Glam, you guys get the replay forever. Okay. Then once they're actually in our program, so in the membership level, we have pipelines to track them, to increase retention, to increase all kinds of stuff. So what we do is after we've connected on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or at events, whatever, we then connect it to our full marketing suite. And so I want to show you, I've got all kinds of cool stuff I'm going to show you. So stay with me because this is super cool. So our full marketing suite, I'm very transparent about the fact that our full marketing suite, which is called Star Funnels, you can go buy it right now. You can go to molly.live/starfunnels. And if you want it for free, we give our members this whole entire thing for free. It is built on high level. So GHL, those of you that asked about that, we've built the whole thing out on high level. I'll show it to you. It is unbelievably amazing. And we have spent this entire year building out this system. You can buy it as of today for the first time ever. First time ever, scary and magic. We've only, for the past several months, our clients have been using it. And now it's vetted. So what you get inside this, and again, if you don't want to use our tool, that's fine. Find a tool that does this. Okay. Within this one tool, you get, and I'll show you the whole thing. You get our AIFI chat, which is to be able to chat with me. It's like Malai is what we call it. You also get AIFI business templates. And so I'll show you what those are. But basically, keep in mind, there's two things you want to look at with this. If you are a coach, just type the word coach in the chat. If you have a coaching program, because imagine if you created something like this for your clients. Okay. I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to show you. Oh, I already had it pulled up. This is it. Okay. So, right here, what you'll see inside, this is the tool. You'll see AIFI. Okay. So it has this AIFI is our toolkit of AI tools. See how well it works? I don't know what the heck is happening. It's all blank. Hold on. The internet is really excited. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We're going to do it again. One sec. The internet is, sometimes when I expand so much energy. Okay. Imagine if you could do this for your clients. What the heck? Okay. This is it. So basically underneath here, we have in this little AIFI section, you can have your entire marketing campaign written out for you. If you want to write a ladder post, I didn't show this on the Sales Stars call yesterday. I should have, Deanna, if you're here. In here, if you want to write a post that generates leads, watch this. Do you want to watch me do it? Because it's really cool. And you can build this for your clients. My point is, you can build this for your clients. I built this tool for our clients. So I write my name, I put my email. Okay. What would I like to get? What would I like to get my ideal client, to get to my ideal client? Sorry. So let's say a free gift checklist. Okay. What is a recent win that I can tie to my lead magnet masterclass or product? So I'm going to say, our free gift helped us to be able to bring in 690 course sales in just a few days without ads. What did I struggle with while trying to make this win happen? Black Friday sales always stress me out because I feel like I can't be present with my family, so I'll usually skip them. And I'm going to say during Black Friday weekend. Now, remember, the information you give AI is what's going to help get the better result, right? What pain were you in while trying to achieve that win? And then like I wanted more course sales and didn't want to sacrifice time with my family. What lessons did I learn on this journey? It's possible to sell loads of mini courses with a great free gift and a social selling automated system. Okay, now watch. I'm really hoping this works. Okay. Now, the thing is, I will give you the tool that will help you to be able to do this. We have a system that teaches you the right type of things to be able to build for your clients. Basically, we've added AI in to everything that we're doing inside our business so that our clients get quicker wins. Okay. When thinking of celebrating my own success, a mix of emotions washes over me. There's a sense of pride and accomplishment, but also a twinge of guilt and worry. It's a delicate balance, wanting to achieve greatness in my career while also being present for my family. Today, I wanted to share a personal journey that has completely transformed the way I approach my work and family life. It's important to me because I know there are others out there who may be feeling the same way I did, struggling to find balance and achieve their goals without sacrificing precious time with their loved ones. Black Friday sales used to be a source of stress for me. I felt torn between wanting to boost my course sales and wanting to be fully present with my family during the holiday weekend. So I would often skip the sales altogether. I mean, how amazing is this, y'all? As an email, as a post, oh my gosh. Blah, 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 blah. Recently, something amazing happened. We offered a free gift that completely changed the game in just a few days, yada, yada, yada. This journey taught me a valuable lesson. Then watch this. Now you may be wondering, why am I sharing all of this with you? Well, because I believe everyone deserves to experience this kind of success and fulfillment. I want to invite you to join me on this journey and learn the strategies and techniques that have transformed my business and life. Okay, if you're ready to take the next step, blah, 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 blah. This offer is blah, 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 blah. So if you're ready to unlock the secrets to unloading mini courses while still having time with your loved ones, let me know below and I'll send you access to my free gift checklist via Messenger. Trust me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, the point that I'm making with this is that what I did, all I did was I put some questions with a prompt behind the questions that gives that answer. So this is a perfect example of combining AI with automation. Now, do you want to know what's even cooler? I can connect this to Star Funnels so that this could be sent to someone as an email that's like they fill out things, it sends them an email, and then it can automatically with AI write 4 more emails that get sent to them personalized to their pain point over the next week. Amazing. So we do this. Okay, so we're gonna walk through the whole thing. So this is something you do not have to use high level to do this. We've built this inside of Star Funnels, right? All I've done is I've taken this tool and I've embedded it inside of our high level account. So you'll notice on that tools guide that I gave you, again, you want to be strategic with this. So fill out an application if you want me to show you how you can do this, because you get the whole entire thing for free when you join us in our programs. And on this tool list, the tool that I'm using to make this happen, if you go through all of this, you're going to see build your own AI tools. We're using FormWise and High Level. So we used FormWise to create the form that's connected to AI. Those of you in the Content Club, you know we have trainings on how to connect FormWise there. And then with High Level, we're building it into our actual platform. Is that pretty good? We're just getting started, y'all. We're just getting started. Okay. So in here, that is the top part. Then as you move through all of this, what you're going to see is, watch this. I'm going to make this in privacy mode. Hold on. Okay. What you're going to see down here is all of the conversations that we're having with people to help move them through our programs. It's bringing in Facebook Messenger, text messages, and email. If you've had a conversation with Casey, it's been here. Okay. Okay. Now I actually need to say something. So I love this comment. Okay. This is insane. I'm so lost already. I love it. I can't wait to learn this all. If you want, I can really just like stop right here. If it's like actually breaking your brain, I can stop right here and we can stay focused on this, but I have several more things to show you. I just want to make sure you know that this is all a part of a whole entire system. And this is honestly why sometimes I don't teach this stuff, because people get afraid. I know you're not saying that. You're saying you love it, but I just want to make sure everybody, do you guys want me to stay here or do you want me to keep going? Just let me know in the chat. This is also why our Sales Stars program is a year-long program, and why many of our members have been in our GLAM program, which is our higher level mastermind, for years. Because once you build out part of this, and I'm going to show you like the foundations. Remember, I'm going to give you a checklist at the end for how to get started. Okay. Okay. Awesome. And join us because we will help you. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to look at Star Funnels, don't get it yet, because I'm going to tell you how you can get it for free. And the other really cool thing that we've added in just a few weeks ago, and if you're in Sales Stars and you know this, you know, we've added in weekly coaching calls. Just a couple weeks ago, we started doing this. I've brought on a team that is specializing in this tool. They offer weekly coaching calls where they actually go into your tech system and make sure everything's set up all right. It's not me, so you won't have to deal with my cuckoo. It's a team member who really is good at this. So I'm going to answer this question. This is like the thing that I'm talking about. So the $297 a month version is just the tool and all the templates, the tool and all the templates, AIFI, the AI, all that goodness. I'll show you there's even more. The $497 is if it's monthly, and there's a coaching call once a week to be able to help you build it out. So we'll like build it out for you basically. The whole thing is actually built for you when you come in here. I'll show you because you said I can keep going. So I'm just going to show you. Remember what I showed you inside Group Track? Well, watch this. I'm going to skip down here and I'm going to go to this opportunities section. So let me, I have some extra like template ones in here. Oh, not that one. Hold on. Okay. So this is the same pipeline that we have inside our Group Track account. We move them through the same exact pipeline. So if I go, I'm just going to go to the sales pipeline. Okay. And I have these little test versions, right? So when someone completes an application, they automatically go into the completed application stage. If they are connected to us on Facebook, it automatically updates on Group Track too, so that when I go into my Facebook group, watch this. I can hover over, I can hover over my own name. Watch what happens. Maybe I turned it off. If I pull this up, hold on. Okay, if I pull this up, look what's happening on the right-hand side. It pulls up all of my information. It's pulling up where I'm at in the business. So you and your team can stay connected to people and remember where they're at in the stages of your business. So Group Track and GHL are connected inside our system. So Star Funnels is our version of high level. And if you join our program, we will just transfer all the templates into your high level account if you already have one. Okay. It's like seriously awesome. Seriously awesome. And then you'll notice down here, we're going to get into even more of this. GHL is the tool that we're building Star Funnels on. So it's called High Level. Go High Level is their URL. Star Funnels is our version. So if you go to a basic version of High Level or GHL, it's not going to have AIFI. It's not going to have chat with Malai. This is actually a version of ChatGPT that we've built for our clients to say, please give me an organic social plan. And it'll give you an organic social plan based on my brain. Okay. Now we're going to get into more here because I've got a bunch of other things we're going to cover, but I mean, it gives you like all you need for social. Okay, cool. So inside this tool, okay, so the thing is that whatever CRM you have now, if you want to replace that, think about it. You can replace ClickFunnels. You can replace lead pages. You can replace Salesforce or HubSpot. You can replace all of these different things. You are going to save so much money. And you wouldn't be paying double for high level because we would just, oh yeah. If you closed your account and moved to ours, you would get ours for free. Okay. It could replace Entreport. Yes. It's going to be different depending on which tools you're using, but basically it also hosts your WordPress website. Yes. And this is all a part of we are giving this for free if you join us in our Sales Stars program, or if you join us in our mastermind, Glam Mastermind. There's 2 masterminds where you'd get it for free. Okay, we're going to get into more questions later because I'm going to keep going. Otherwise, there's so many unique questions. I'll come back at the end. Okay. And you can do this for multiple pages, multiple groups. It's like, it's bananas. You get unlimited accounts. Okay. Now we also give you full sequences that are ready to go. So what we've also built out for you, like with this, if you notice, we have this sales pipeline and we do a group pop-up masterclass that we add into this. What we actually have built out for you, and I forgot to bring this one up, so hold on. We have built all of this out for you. Watch this. And like I said, you don't have to use our system, but this is what you need to have. All of the emails to register, get someone actually to a masterclass. Once they've registered, to get them to attend the masterclass. Once they've attended, to get them to convert, plus all the pages that you need. And all of this is built out as a part of what we are giving the members of our mastermind. So in here, I should actually switch this to a different account. Whatever, I'm just going to show you. I have like a million things in here, so you're going to see a million things. But perfect. The templates are all at the top. So we give you a full masterclass, everything you need for the automations in a masterclass right here. We give you the landing page. We give you a thank you page with a calendar and a thank you page that leads to a Facebook group. All of this. And you get it all for free when you join our mastermind. It's crazy. Now, again, you don't need to join us, but what you need to have is this system in place. So you want to make sure you have a landing page, a thank you page, and all of that. And then on the automation side of things, when people join us, we have a full masterclass automation that we give you. So like when people sign up for a free gift, everything is built out for you. That's not in the right thing. But everything, this is mine, which is kind of messed up because I've got a million things in here. But we give you all of the things that you need that are on this list right here. All of these emails are pre-written for you. So here's what's also really cool. I see there's a question about organic and ads. When you use ads, the same exact process works. So the way that we build this out is that we suggest you start by really solidifying this with organic, and then you move into ads. And remember, if you want information about how to get access, just fill out your own, we'll have a chat. So just molly.live/bizapp is where you go. Okay. I'm going to answer more questions because this whole thing is not supposed to be about high level, but I know there's a lot of questions about it. So, that is basically what we want to do on the automated sales side. Now, here's where it's going to get even crazier. And this is something we're just releasing this week. We have an automated follow-up system. I have tested it a bunch. It talks to you like a regular person. It is automated and it's AI. Therefore, when we send out a text message and someone replies with a question, we've given it a document that knows how to answer the questions. And it works for retail shops amazingly well. Like I said, we're also building this for a dance studio. One of our clients has 3 retail locations, which we are building things out for her. Okay, I'll get into more of the tool, but I really don't want this is about the strategy behind it. So we're going to move into, I'll come back to all of those questions. It will work for affiliate marketers, and we have other templates that we are building out. So if you look at that, you can see we're going to be building out all kinds of templates there. Right now, you get the free gift and the masterclass. We're adding more all the time. Okay, but I want to make sure we get into the strategy. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to cover is the automated customer experiences. So this is how we have personalization at scale. So I was going to try to zoom in, but I'm zooming in on the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, whatever. I'll just leave it here. So understanding your customer preferences. So this is really, really, really important. And get ready because this may be the biggest nugget that we've had so far. So what I want us to do, because this is like really going to blow your mind and everybody can do this today. Take your hands like this. You do not need a fancy tool to do this next step. Take your hands like this.
And we're going to put on our focus hat. Focus. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Focus. Okay. I'm going to come back to questions, I promise. We want to understand what our clients want. We want to understand the pain points of our ideal clients. So remember, when you joined this group, you answered some questions. One of the questions that you answered was, what is the number one thing that is stopping you? Let me read it exactly. It is, I have it right here. What is the number one thing you feel is keeping you from hitting that goal consistently? Now, are you ready for some magic? What if we took this? Okay, I'm going to show you something that is so cool. Are you like really ready to see something cool? Because this is really cool. And my team hasn't even seen me do this yet. It's like bananas cool. And I'm going to hide names on here. Okay. So when people answer those questions, how many people do we have on here? Ooh, I need to refresh this. Okay, I'm going to do something even cooler and I'm going to refresh it so that it regenerates. Okay, so what's going to happen is when people answer those questions, because we have our Social Stars CRM connected here, what happens is and I'm going to go into the integrations right now just to make this even cooler. What happens is we have on the back end, and I'm literally, I hope it's helpful that I'm actually showing you like behind the scenes. Granted, there's a lot that I'm showing you. We will help you build it. You do not need to build this on your own. When we come behind the scenes, what you'll see is we have integrated behind the scenes within the pipeline. We've integrated high level and we've integrated Google Sheets. So when I go to this Google Sheets integration, I'm gonna hide it for just a second because I don't want to show any personal information. But in this Google Sheets activation, I am going to sync this right now. And what it does is it pulls I'm going to tell you everything it pulls. Okay. And it's basically just like having an assistant go and pull the information and then add it into our system. This is not a part of the AI Super Prompt Power Pack. The AI Super Prompt is a prompt that teaches you how to create content. This is a whole thing on how to run your business. So the AI Super Prompt is awesome, but this is like totally taking it to the next level. Okay. When you go in here, it brings into a spreadsheet, it brings me your name, your email address, if you've entered your phone number anywhere, the stage of where you're at in our system. It does all of this. Now, what it does with all of this is it goes into a spreadsheet. It goes into our separate client relationship management tool. I'm not screen sharing on purpose right now because I don't want to show you personal information. I'm just explaining while I'm getting it to be good. So it's running a full sync right now, which is taking just a second. So basically it pulls all of this information. I'm going to show you, I have 99 people in here. I'm going to show you those. What I have done is and I'm hiding the names. I have pulled from all of the information that comes in here. I've pulled your money, your monetary goal. I've pulled your pain point. Okay. So these are the pain points. It's like conflict, but it's pulling it from there. So you can't see the whole thing. Let me pull this bigger. Hold on. I'm going to make this like this. Watch. Okay. Conflict between marketing and fulfillment, all of these things. Now, there is so much that I can do with this, building out my funnel. Amazing. We will build the funnel for you, yo. So all of these things are here. Now, what I decided to do, I have integrated AI and automation into this. So all I have to do is this guy right here. Notice this. Okay. I can bring in an AI tool is automatically here reading this and then deciding which category this is supposed to be. So I take this guy, I just bring it down here. I change this little number here. And now it's going to tell me what category. I have an AI prompt built into my spreadsheet. I could take this, watch. I'm going to go here. Watch what I'm going to do here. This is like wild. Okay. Hold on. GPT. And then I'm going to say, oops. write an email that helps my client to solve this problem. Dude, dear client, I understand that you're having difficulty. Hold on, I got to pull the whole thing up. I understand that you're having difficulty with the C15 issue. It should pull that. Oh, I did the wrong one. I put C15, not D15.
Oh my gosh, hold on, I gotta do it again.
It should be D15. Anyway, you see the magic. You see the magic. Do you see the magic? Like, all of this is possible, y'all. This is possible, like, right now, like, possible yesterday. And if you're not getting even a sliver of this in place, what are you doing? Magic. Like, actually magic. Wild, right? Okay. If you are doing this, amazing. Okay, we're going to move on. So I then can take what we've done a lot of sales stars. You guys have seen me do it a bunch. I can take all of those, like some of you know, I take all the questions that you ask in that question giveaway. Why am I doing a question giveaway where I'm going to be giving $25 to someone who asked a question below that post? I'm doing that because I'm going to use those questions to be able to create content. We made an entire podcast. And just in case you haven't seen this, we made an entire podcast. Watch this. Watch this. I have to stop screen sharing. We made an entire podcast that is all AI based on questions that people are asking. So listen.
Welcome to the Content Club podcast, where we fuse your personal touch and AI to generate micro content that delivers value in a compact, powerful package. Today's question comes from Jason. Jason is curious, what's the best tool to do video with AI? Let's jump right in. Jason, there are a few ways you could go with this. Video and Opus are great for grabbing quick snippets of.
That is not my voice. That is AI. Wild. Now imagine if you had an automation just like I have on that spreadsheet, that when someone joined your program, like listen to this, someone joins your program, their name is automatically put into a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet then is connected through the internet to the tool that we used to do that podcast. It automatically creates a little voice snippet or a video with a little wave graphic on it that sends them a message. Hey, whoever you are, right? It needs Molly enthusiasm. I know, it's kind of like, it's my radio DJ voice intentionally, right? But it could send a video to someone saying, hey, welcome to this program. I'm Molly's AI avatar. I wanted to welcome you. She's going to be reaching out and looking forward to seeing you on the call. Again, just go to molly.live/tools in order to see all the tools that we're using. That is 11 labs that we're using there. Now, remember, the whole point of all of this is that we're actually making sales. So if you're not actually making sales, if you don't actually have a sales process behind it, what is the point? Again, right? So if you want more information about how to actually, make the process work for you, if you want to actually make sales, fill out the application, molly.live/biz app. We'll put it in the chat. We then can have a little chat on Facebook and I'll give you the information. I'm going to keep going. I see there's more questions, but I want to make sure that I really keep going. So all kinds of automation and things that you can do when people are coming in to take this. We are living in the matrix. We are, but you don't want to be left behind. Okay, dynamic content delivery. Remember, we can track this stuff. We can see who's clicking on what and then send them something that is specifically in tune with what they are and what they want and what they desire. Automated recommendations and upsells. Now, I'm going to show you another tool. And again, I'm giving you these options. The strategic system behind the scenes is what's important. What we are doing in our Sales Stars program is we're looking at what do you already have. You may not want to move all of your emails from ActiveCampaign.
You may want to keep Active Campaign or Entreport and only use Star Funnels for some of what you're doing. It's an individual conversation we would need to have. One thing, we are still using Samcart for our courses. Now, what happens here, and this is really a big part of how we did $690 or not dollars, 690 course sales over just a couple of days organically. Two things that happen inside Samcart, which I love. One is on the course side, when you are logged in, going through a course, it will recommend other courses based on the courses that you've already been through. It will give you recommendations of what to buy. That is an amazing system and an automated tool that helps to bring you more sales. Another thing that we love, and you can do this either with Samcart or with PayPal, is to do pay what you want offers. So you can open up the opportunity for a pay what you want offer. If you are interested in seeing how that works, let me know, because it has been a huge thing for us. So I don't have that listed on our thing today, but I can do that. Okay, here's another thing. Consistent omni-channel experience. A consistent omni-channel experience. This has been a big shift in our marketing strategy recently, where we used to try and move people from, well, we still do this, but we used to have different content on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. We now have basically the same content with very subtle tweaks so that it's platform specific. Some things do better on Instagram, some things do better on Facebook, some things do better on LinkedIn. Having a consistent omni-channel approach, which right within Star Funnels, you can have access to a scheduling tool that can schedule out your content across all platforms. It's amazing. And if you have purchased Samcart, molly.live/Samcart, if you have purchased that through our affiliate link, we do have a whole training, like we have a whole course on how to use Samcart. So if you need that, just email us at molly@thepreparedperformer. Okay. Next is proactive customer support. So, and I'm not going to get too much into the content. The content side of things is so important. Actually, we have time, so I'm just going to show you this really quick. Yesterday, and we have in Star Funnels, we meet with our clients okay, I love this question, and I'm going to actually answer this. So because there's been a lot of questions about this, so I'm going to be super clear. This says, should I do Content Club, Star Funnels, or Sales Stars to get all of this? So I'm going to do you guys want me to just explain what those different levels are? Just say yes in the chat. I'm kind of mixing it up right now. I'm going to give you this whole guide. We can do a bonus training in here before Tuesday also, because I know it's a lot. Okay, because this will help you also like contextually, even okay, this will be great contextually, just so everybody sees what we really have when we have this programs like this. We have a value ladder. We have offers at different levels. We called it the Goldilocks method because you want to have something that allows people to go, oh, that's just right. Right? So you may feel the Content Club is too cold. You may feel that our glam program is too hot. You want something that's just right. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through all of it. In the Content Club, and I'm just going to pull it up here on the screen. And remember, for the last chance ever, you can get it for free for 2 weeks. We'll put the link in the chat. Inside the Content Club, what you're going to get is one call a month. We get on one call a month and we create content together. So you will learn, like if you have the super prompt, this is the next level up from the super prompt. So inside here, you will learn exactly how to create content that converts. So we do a monthly content party. We have our whole content that converts training guide. We have social roundup. We have access to past recordings, easy tips with Jasper, also with all kinds of other tools. It doesn't have to be Jasper. We use all sorts of things, ChatGPT, all of this stuff. Inside here, we meet once a week. You get to go through or not once a week. Oh my gosh. We meet once a month. In the Content Club, we meet once a month and we create content together. On tomorrow's call in there, we are doing repurposing. Okay. Content. Cool. If your pain point is how do you create content, join the Content Club. If your pain point is how do I create sales, that's really where our Social Sales Stars program comes into play. And I'm going to walk you through what it has in it. So let me just show you. And then I'll explain Star Funnels after that. Okay, so inside our Social Sales Stars program, it's a 12-year mastermind. You guys, I am messing up my words today. It's a 12-month mastermind. You're not with us for 12 years, even though I would love that. It's a 12-month mastermind where we help you to actually make sales. So once you have all of this in place, right? Once you see all that's possible, if you want someone to help you to build all of this, then you would want to join us inside this program. And I'm going to show you what this is. It's a 12-month mastermind, 12 months, not 12 years. If you're a coach, a consultant, or a course creator, or if you're selling e-commerce and you are willing to be really an expert who's creating content. So if you're selling e-commerce and you're not putting out forward-facing content, it's probably best for you to stay inside the content club. Recently, we had some e-commerce sellers apply. And if you don't have something that you can sell at a higher ticket level, or you're not willing to really put yourself forward, like creating face forward content, this probably isn't right for you. That's like one differentiator. Okay. We created this because after 10 years of helping people, we realized that everyone was trying to follow some super specific guru marketing method without having the specific human support. In this program, you are the star. We help you shine brightly. Okay. Then these are the learning modules we go through. We help you find clarity in your vision. This is self-paced. We recommend that you do it week by week, but you can take your time. We help you develop your 3-tiered offer. So just like I said, we have the content club. That's like an entry-level offer. And then we have sales stars, right? That would be a mid-level offer. We then have a higher level offer above sales stars, which is our glam coaching program. That is for people who are already doing 20, 30K, and they're looking for ways to multiply their revenue streams and build out crazy automations, build out their team. Okay. So this, we help you figure out your 3-tiered offer. Then, and if you're e-commerce, you may want to offer a coaching program again. Okay. Then we get really clear about your money map and your numbers. So the automation is cool, but if you don't know what you're actually selling and you're not strategic about it, you're going to waste a lot of time. Then we move into content that converts. So again, some of our Sales Stars members are also in the content club because they want that extra. We really have a party in there. So they just like want to come to the extra party, but we give you content support inside here as well. You don't need to be in the content club if you're in Sales Stars. Some people are in both because it's awesome. Okay. Every piece of content that we create has a very specific intention and objective. We teach how to create the content to get people to raise their hand. Okay. All right. Then we go over our star tasks and show you how to have conversations that convert. So the automations are cool again, but if you don't know how to have a conversation as a human being, the automation is going to be a duplication of something that may not work. You've got to know how to do this as a human being as well. Okay. We teach you the whole system. And as I already shared, you get star funnels as a bonus when you join us here. So inside star funnels, let me show you. Inside star funnels, we give you all of these templates. You can't even see what they are. I like that this blocks it. You get all of these templates of what to say to people when people comment on a letter post, whatever they are, all of those templates. It's amazing. Oh, you can't see it. Geez, hold on. Inside here, I'm going to go real quick and show you like lightning fast. Boop. That's the templates. They're amazing. Boop. Okay. Let me go back to where I was. Okay. All right. Then we show you how to have sales. So we go over how to have a powerful sales conversation. We also go over how to have powerful sales right inside Messenger. I have brought in $36,000 at a time via Messenger. There are so many different ways that you can bring in sales. We make sure it's clear for you. We give you a year of daily support via an off Facebook community. I'm going to show you the off Facebook community. Look at this. Ready? Hold on. This is where we are. All kinds of wins happening here. All kinds of wins happening here. So good, so good, so good, so good.
It is awesome. Questions and feedback, all Star Funnel support, all the call recordings are here. It is like really, 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 really amazing. Really, really amazing. All kinds of wins. It's so good. Okay. Then the coaching. We have a 2-hour weekly live call. It's on Tuesday afternoons. If you can't make it to the Tuesday calls, we have some members who are in the UK. The recordings are posted within 48 hours. Usually it's like within 12 hours, but I say 48 just to be clear. But usually it's the next morning. The calls are posted. And then it's really cool the way that we do the calls. We tag you when your question was asked and when you go over it. So even if you can't make those Tuesday calls, a lot of people are just watching the replays there and their questions still get answered. And we've added in 3 more bonus calls a week. So I'm going to show you this, or 4 actually, 4 more bonus calls a week. Cheapers creepers. So technically there's 5 days you can join us. You don't have to, but you can. We also have an annual event where you get to come on a pretend cruise in my backyard, which is so fun, and 24-hour, support in the community. The new bonuses that we've added, we have co-stars accountability calls. So these are, this is all for social sales stars. Okay. This is all for social sales stars. Star Funnels is a separate tool. This is the program. Here we have all of these coaching calls. We have business tools and templates as well. Star Funnels, there's a $1 a month activation fee. We actually give you the dollar back in credits to use towards text messaging or emails, whatever you want to use on that side. You have unlimited contacts that you get inside here, but you have to pay like a couple cents in order to send out text messages or emails, like super low. But we give you $1 a month back. This is just to activate it. Then Social Stars CRM, you get access. You have to pay for Social Stars, right? There's a fee there, but you're going to get access to our full system embedded inside Social Stars CRM, Jeepers Creepers. You're also going to get all of our IFI accelerators. So those are the AI templates that I showed you. You're also, I just wanted to see what this looks like. Okay, we've got even more coming. Get ready. You're going to get our pop-up and profit program that we sell for $2,000. You get it for free. Plus, we send you a box with all of the templates and everything in the mail. So the boxes have already started going out. They are so powerful. Look at this, shiz. This is what we suggest that you do in terms of outreach and content. Watch. You get the whole thing here. It's a spreadsheet and it's real. It's so good. Everything's in it. All the templates. Okay. Now, here's the thing. With all of this, we only have a few spots open right now at the end of the year because I make sure that the other thing that I give you is I give you a one-on-one call so that you can actually get onboarded one-on-one with me. So we may not offer these one-on-one calls next year as a part of the program, but it's seriously powerful. Okay. The 2-week trial will no longer be available by the end of this week. I'm turning it off. You want to do it before tomorrow because we have a training tomorrow. And that's for Content Club, by the way. We've gotten all these crazy questions and now I'm like confusing everyone. What I just shared was our Social Sales Stars Mastermind. All you have to do if you want like the price and all that kind of stuff, if you're interested in joining, we'll just have a quick messenger chat. Just go to molly.live/bizapp in order to get access. molly.live/bizapp, answer a few questions, and then we'll have a little chat via messenger. Okay. Now, if you're like, I don't need coaching support, I just want the tool, really, you better make sure that you have a strategy in place. We have opened up the ability for you to buy Star Funnels for $297 a month. When you join us in Sales Stars, it is free. You don't have to pay the $297 a month when you join us in Sales Stars. So it is like, you should do that. The Biz app worked for me right now. So I don't know, check your something. Okay. I want to move back to, I just wanted to make sure I got that clear. Is that clear? So there's the Content Club where you learn how to create content. You can do a two-week free trial through the end of this week. So through tomorrow. I'm turning that off tomorrow. If you are interested in a deeper level of support, we actually have 2 masterminds. Social Sales Stars, which I just walked through. And if you're at a higher level, if you're already hitting consistent 10K months, we have a higher level mastermind. Go send me a message. Just fill out the little Biz app thing. Send me a message and I'll get you information about the next level.
I'll send you the pricing. I'll send you all of the information. We have 3 different levels of pricing. You can pay monthly. We can finance it for you, so we make it super easy, or you can save by paying in full. In order to get all that information, I just want to get back to the actual training. So know that you can go there to do that. Okay. Amazing. So we still got some more to cover. We got about 30 minutes left. I have never jumped into sharing information about a program in the middle of a training, but you guys were jumping in so much. No, it is not $297 for Sales Stars. That is for Star Funnels, the tool that we give you for free when you join us inside Sales Stars. I have now fully confused everyone because you've asked so many questions. So if you want to join us inside Sales Stars, fill out the application, send me a message. Okay, that is the answer. Okay. Okay. Amazing. Okay, this is like good stuff though. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay, what we're going to come back to. So let's all put our focus hat on again, okay? We got to put our focus hat on. Put your hands right here. Hands right here. Ready? On the count of 3, we're going to go through. No, you guys, hold. I'm going to tell you all the things. It's $297 if you would like to join us with the tool. If you would like to buy the tool, it is $497. Let me actually just show you this. It is $497 if you want a weekly coaching call with a member of my team. That is not a call with me. Hold on. You guys are like making things up that I did not say. So let me show you this. This is wild. Hold on. I've never talked about this tool and the ability to buy it on a training before. So if you want Star Funnels plus the AI magic that I showed you, it is $297. It's written. This is everything that's included. If you want Star Funnels plus a weekly tech call with our team, that is $497. I do not have the information about Sales Stars on here, but if you want our mastermind, it is either $1,000 a month, or you can pay in full for $10K for the year. Super easy. And you get everything. You get the weekly tech call, you get Star Funnels, plus you get 4 other calls a week with us. You get all of our templates, all of our systems, everything else is all included. So there's 3 levels that you can join at. Just the tool by itself. I wasn't going to go into a full offer, but you guys are asking so many questions that I had to. Just the tool by itself, $297. The tool with a weekly coaching call, $497. Or if you'd like to join us in the mastermind, just go to molly.live/bizapp, fill out the information. We'll have a little bit of a chat and I'll share. There are 3 different options for paying for Sales Stars. We can finance it. It makes it super easy so that you can get the payments down to way less. If you're ready to be able to jump in, $1,000 a month is like nothing when it comes to everything that we're giving you. The whole tool, all of this. Amazing. And then if you want to join for the whole year, super easy. It's a tax write-off. All kinds of magic can happen. Okay? Okay. The cruise is going to be in May. I don't have the exact date, but it's next year. Okay. Are we good? Let me just pause. Any other questions? I'm here to answer your questions. Okay. Can we go on? Just say go on. Okay. I'm going to go on. We're going to get back to where we were. Okay. All right. So here we are. We have already covered. Geez Louise. Okay. We've already covered all of this goodness so far. So I'm going to minimize these so we can see everything that we've already covered. All of this magic. Watch. Okay. We already covered why to AIify your business, why to automate your business, integrating the automation with AI, streamlining the sales. Now we're going to move into operational excellence. Okay. So this is like, what are you doing inside your business? You can set up efficient employee onboarding and training. So when a new member in your team starts, the whole thing can be automated and AIified. And I'm going to get you this guide so you can read through it. Optimizing your administrative tasks. So let me just give you an example of this. We use Slack for a lot of our internal communication. You can automate messages inside Slack to remind people of what they need to do. So there is a message that goes out every week because I'm a part of a group where there are 4 of us who create content inside a Facebook group. We post a valuable post once a week. I'm the 4th week of the month. Every Monday, a post goes out that says, hey, here's a reminder. This is the content that needs to go out this week. You know, so-and-so's the first week, so-and-so's the second week, so-and-so's the third, Molly's the 4th. Make sure to do your post. Automated and super easy. Nobody else needs to do that. Amazing. Okay. We also have that was the administrative task. Sorry. The reporting and data analysis. So we use tools in order to pull the reports, and then we take those reports, we put them into AI and have AI do the analysis for us. So, for example, I take all of the posts that I've done on my personal profile. We have a team member who puts them into a spreadsheet. That's automated, even though it's not a robot. It's a human being who's automating the process. Automation. They take that, we put that into ChatGPT or Claude, and inside Claude or ChatGPT, an AI tool, it can analyze all of the posts and tell you these are the best type of posts that are best for your community. These are the types of posts that are getting the best responses. We just did this last week with several of our clients. We said, hey, these are your top posts. These are your top reels. And here's what you should do going forward. The cool thing is AI can help us to do that analyzation. Analysis would be the word. Okay. It is awesome. Okay. Now, when it comes to actually putting this into action, there's some things that I want us to focus on in terms of how we actually look at the way that automation and AI is going to transform the workplace. Okay. So watch this. And if your brain is like falling apart, this is going to bring your brain back together. Okay. So we need to make sure that we're transforming work culture. Now, let me explain a little thing that happened here. When we first started using AI for repurposing, what happened was one of our team members, who may be watching this right now because he repurposes our videos, one of our team members, he was like, he's our graphic designer. And he said, do I need to be worried? And I said, no, are you kidding me? This is going to make sure that you have the tools to do even better than you're doing right now. So it's not about letting your whole team go. It's about giving your team the right tools so they can move up within the company so that you can serve people at a higher level. We were able to take on more clients because our team now has the tools to do what they were doing for me, for multiple people. So we also have repurposing services where we will repurpose your content for you. If you're a member of one of our mastermind programs, we've added that on as an add-on for people who are in our mastermind programs. Okay. The other thing is making sure that our team knows that we expect, and this is for you as well, to expect skill development and lifelong learning. If you got to a point in your business where you felt like, I got this, I'm on autopilot now, I'm just going to coast, good luck, because everything is changing. And if you're on this training and you're like, this broke my brain, I can't do it, please reconsider. Please know that you need to work with someone who is a trusted advisor who can help to make sure that you have the proper skills and systems in place so that you don't get left behind. Another thing that I love is that we have AI-empowered decision-making. So you can see that when we have all of this data, sometimes it's hard to be able to decide what to do next. I let AI do it for me. It is awesome. I also hope you recognize the person who's saying that I need to meditate. Do you know how focused I am right now? I am so focused at this moment. I am on track. Y'all are the ones who asked all the questions. Okay. I don't know who you are, but I love meditation. Okay. Now, as we move forward into this, we're going to use AI to help us get really, really clear. The final thing that I want to dive into now is that we want to make sure that we are creating a culture of innovation and flexibility. Okay. So if you're not willing to innovate and if you're not willing to move with the changes, you are going to be left behind and your people are going to leave. Okay. Then we want to make sure when we're doing this, we have two more points in this little section. One is that we are building a human-focused AI workspace. So we are really big, as we are building AI into every aspect of what we're doing, we are really big about making sure that our team knows there are humans at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of these systems. One thing that we love to talk about when we are building out these systems is we love one of my favorite words, which is to zhuzh. So you zhuzh in the middle. If you put something straight into an automation system that is like blip, 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 and you don't get in there as a human to check it, you are going to be in big trouble. So even in our content generation systems, we have one part of the prompt we put in, we stop, we review, and we zhuzh. Okay? This really helps you to be able to future-proof your company because you are mixing AI with the human aspect. You don't let the automations take over completely or you're going to get a hot mess. All right. Looking at the time that we have left, we have two more points that we're going to cover. So if you guys are at the point where you're like, oh my gosh, this was so awesome. I understand how Molly can support us, or maybe I have more questions. Like, tell me what you would like to do. Do you want me to continue going on here? I'm pausing to ask you, would you like me to keep going? Do you want me to stop and take questions? Or do you want me to just shut this whole thing off because you've had so much information already? Let me know in the chat. Okay. And we've been working really hard. This is how you spell zhuzh. Thank you for being a member of our community who knows my favorite word, or one of them. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay, so now, at this point, the biggest, most important thing that you can do with all of this is get your mind in the right place. So the first thing is cultivating an adaptive mindset. If you come into a situation, and my kids know this is a rule in our house, we are a no buts family. If you are saying, yeah, but I am not but mom, I am not married to but dad. Okay. But mom, but dad, we are a yes and family. So as I'm sharing all of this, even as I'm sharing like ways that we can support you, if your first reaction is, this won't work for me, or too late, I can't do it. Good for you, because that's exactly what you're going to get. And if instead you come to this from a place of, whoa, this is cool. I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to be like Shrek, and I'm going to treat this like a parfait, not an onion. And I'm going to go through my layers, and I'm going to set one piece of the puzzle in place. Then I'm going to unlock the next level. And you find someone that you can trust. We have a very specific system. You start from the very beginning. It forces you to get your foundations in place, because if you don't get your foundations in place, the automations will be a hot mess. The AI will not work. So the other thing is, as we've already spoken about, is really recognizing the lifelong learning opportunity here. I love it. I say it's Alzheimer prevention. It is like, I am always learning new things. I'm always opening my mind to all the magic that we can do. And you have to have discernment with that, because otherwise you're never going to actually finish something. You're going to like start and stop and start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. So it's a combination between that lifelong learning and discernment. Okay, here's another one. And this may seem kooky, but if you want these automations to work and you want to really stand out, you have to also foster creativity and innovation. Because these repetitive automated tasks will take us down. When we first launched our messenger bot inside on our Facebook business page, you know what happened? We were listed as one of the top 5 messenger bots featured by ManyChat, the tool that was building them, because of the amount of play that we wove into these automations. The more that you can bring play and personality, but also clarity, the better it's going to be. I will tell you right now, clear is better than clever, and different is better than better. So even if you build out some super fancy automation or funnel, if you don't have something that makes it unique, makes it you, it's going to seem like white noise. So it's a really fine balance between the cleverness and the clearness. We want to make sure that we're being innovative and creative. Innovative and creative. I like that. Okay. Another thing that's really important here, and this is all in the written guide, which I will give you. Another thing that's really important is developing the emotional intelligence to back it up. Because if you get too robotic, the humans on the other side are going to spot it and they're not going to pay attention. So this is why inside Sales Stars, we really focus on what you would love as a human being. We get really clear about who that ideal client is. Okay. And okay, here's another one that's really important is building resilience, making sure that if you launch something and it doesn't quite work, you don't just give up. You learn. There's so much data. You talk to your coach or your mentor, and you figure out how to move forward. Without that resilience, this also does not work. Okay, we got a few minutes left, so I got some other in there, but I'm gonna skip into the final point here we have of our first step. So this is how to actually do this. Okay, I'm giving you the clear plan for weaving this into your system. And if you'd like more information about how to get support from us, how to work with us, just go to molly.live/bizapp. We'll have a little conversation via Messenger. Okay, it's a good one. All right. So here are your clear steps. The first is you want to assess your current processes. And so this is something that I've actually been redoing with our private clients. In order to work with us, if you are coming in off the street wanting to work with us privately, it is $10,000 a month. Okay. It is awesome. I have 2 private clients at the moment. What happens is we assess the current process. And then at the end of the year or at the end of the quarter, we do it again. So assess where you're currently at. Then within each of the steps of your processes, we want to identify your clear objectives, set clear targets. I literally did this morning. It is so good. Then, like I said earlier, you want to start small and scale gradually. Do not attempt to automate everything at once. Start with 1 or 2 processes. When you're with us in Sales Stars, you get to come on those tech calls. On those tech calls, say, hey, I don't know where to start. What should I automate first? We will help you. Choose the right tools and the right partners. I will tell you also, earlier this year, we went in 2 different directions with our partnerships on the tool side of things, and it was not the right fit. That's okay. We all have different reasons for things being a good fit. We now have the perfect partners in place for setting up these tech tools. It is amazing. And sometimes it can feel hard to decide who's going to be the right person for you to work with. And so what I would like to say is you want to find someone who meets these 3 criteria. First of all, do they have a proven track record? Are they someone who has, you can go see results that they're bringing their clients. You can see that clients join, like, are you in our programs and do you love our programs? Let me know in the chat. If I was doing this video and everyone was like, and there weren't people saying that they liked being in our programs, that would be a sign, right? Sometimes I have clients who are like, oh, I did a masterclass, but half the people were my clients. I'm like, that is great because it means that your clients love what you're doing. So find someone who has a proven track record. And if you're just getting started, don't let that stop you because there's ways that you can develop that proven track record and we can help you with that. The second thing is find someone who's an actual human with a human team. There are people who are actually robots. Make sure that the person that you're working with has a humanness that you vibe with. If you don't vibe with me, don't work with me. I know what we're doing here is very different from what you're going to get other places. And I know that it's going to be a little goofier. We're going to have a little more fun. If you like that, work with us. If you don't, go find someone who is a stuffy pants. You may like stuffy pants better than you like my sparkle pants. It is okay. Okay. And then the third thing to look at is how will this help you like as a continuous thing? You don't want this to be something that's just going to be a quick solution and then you're left with no support. For me, I want to make sure that I'm part of a community where I know that as I have questions, I'm going to be able to be supported and continue to grow. So those are the 3 things that I look for to make sure that A, it's someone who has a proven track record. B, it's someone I connect with energetically. And C, am I going to actually be supported as I go through this or am I going to be left to the wolves? Okay. Stuffed shirts, stuffy pants have stuffed shirts. Okay. Now involve your team. This is another and you may be in a place where you don't have a team, but guess what? You have You have yourself, yo. And I love this because Stephanie, who was a member of our glam program, we hired her this year and she is so awesome. I don't know if Stephanie's watching right now, but Stephanie talks about if you don't have a team member to do this specific thing in your business, talk to yourself. Hire yourself as that person, right? Put on the assistant cap and do the assistant work for yourself. But make sure that you are building out SOPs, systems of operation behind the scenes so that you have the ability to eventually hand this off. Start treating your business now as if it's a business that you're going to sell, whether or not you're ever going to sell it. I learned this in 2016 from Dan Martell to build out processes behind the scenes, build out an operations manual so that eventually you can give it over to someone. Okay. Integrate with existing systems. And this is something that we talked about earlier, that you may have systems that you're already using. We were using this tool called Close. We switched from Close to High Level, built out star funnels because of the way that it integrates with different systems. We didn't really get into Zapier or Make or other tools that combine things together, but we're doing a lot behind the scenes. And one reason that we're offering star funnels is because you don't have to use all of these integrations. It's all built within. It makes it so much easier. Okay, we got just a few more things here. After you do that, really important, you want to monitor and optimize. As soon as you launch something, you got to check the stats, bring it to our calls and be like, hey, I put this out there. Like Jane, I don't know if Jane's on this call right now, but Jane did a masterclass. She put it out there. She came back and she said, this is how many people I had register. This is how many people showed up. And guess what? We've been doing these systems for years. So we can tell you what to expect. We can tell you what's a good rate, what's a, where we need to improve things. Okay. Stay informed and then adapt. So we have a system that we go through when we work with our clients on a system of transformation. I'm not going to go through the whole system of transformation right now, but the final piece of it is review and assess. You know what's really cool is the first step that I gave you here was assess. And so you want to go back and make that assessment again and then start the process again. Okay. The final thing we're going to do on this list is really analyze the impact. What impact are you making? Because for us, this is more about just making sales. This is about how are you actually showing up and changing the world? How are you showing up and actually making an impact? And it may seem counterintuitive that the thing that's actually going to be able to help you do that is to get some of these automated systems in place behind the scenes. It's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. I can stay on for a little bit longer to make sure that we get these questions answered. We had some really awesome questions come in. If you want the guide, I'm going to show you where to go to get the written guide. Okay, I've got a whole list of questions. I know I jumped to a lot of the questions already, but I'm going to show you where to go to get the written guide. Okay, first of all, you want to make sure if you would like support in putting this into action, then I would like you to go to, I like this. Make sure you go to molly.live/bizapp, and that will help you to do that. If you want the guide, watch this. Ready. I'm going to screen share. In here, you will see. Is this it? Nope. This is how you do the Q&A giveaway. If you want to enter to win an Amazon gift card, that's in the group. This one is the guide. Nope, that's not it. It isn't immediate. Jeepers, it's not a picture. I forgot. I just wrote a post. This is it. Okay, if you want the guide, go comment below here. You have to comment below this post that says, just finished writing a guide. Do you want it when it's ready? Okay, this is inside the group. I am going to send the guide personally over the next several days. I'm going to send you a message with this. So if you haven't gotten it yet, make sure you check your other messages. It's going to come from me personally as a message straight to you. Okay? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to jump into the questions. Okay. I'm also just going to say nothing. Okay. Never mind. Liz sent me something that is really funny and I'm not going to address it. Thank you, Liz. Okay, you know what? I am going to say something. Okay, so I also just want to say thank you guys so much for showing up here today. I know that these trainings sometimes go in a different direction, and I know that, like when we had all those questions in the middle, my goal is to make sure that when you take the time to show up for these things, that you get your questions answered. So I'm going to move to the questions right now, and we make jokes about like Focus Mahoney and all of that, but underneath it all, whether you think that like we're going too fast, or we're going in too many things, or things are too awesome, I just want to make sure that you know, when you are in our programs, and we said this a couple times this year, when you're in our programs, our goal is that we give you exactly what you need as a human being in order to achieve the results that we're promising. So please, in our programs, know that you show up, you ask questions. When you show up for us, when you show up for yourself, we show up for you. So I just want to really thank you for being here with us today. I know we went a little kooky there when everybody was asking all those different questions. I just want to make sure you guys get all your questions answered. So, okay, remind you of possible sales and success. So come back to the beginning of this training. What I want you to do, I want you to be able to identify what's the one thing that you're going to put into action today. So in the chat, share the one thing from today, literally one thing, okay, that you're going to put into action. Okay. Amazing. I did. Okay. Okay, let me just be super, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. We've been here for 2 hours. I have to pee so bad. So I can actually stay on. Tell me if you want me to do this. I can stay on for another like 20 minutes and answer questions. We can get down and dirty and I can answer all your questions. I just really have to pee. So are you guys good? If we go take a little bit of a break, we'll come back, we'll pick the nugget winner, and I will go into more questions. I just really have to use the restroom. This happened once before and people were like, what? So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to add this. I'm going to say, go get water. Come right back. Okay. Watch. I'm going to put this on the thing. This is me being an actual human. Okay. Y'all, I said work with someone who's a human, remember? Right? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Other people need to pee also. We're going to just do this. Why? Okay. I've got it on the screen. I'm going to be right back. Go get some water. Come right back. We're going to dive in even deeper. I'm super stoked to be here with you. Okay. Come right back. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to play a video while we're gone. This is going to be great. Okay, watch this. Because I am like here to give this to you. I'm going to play a little video for you. Watch. All right. Let's do this one. This is a good one. Oh, this one's actually really funny. This is from our client who generated 122 calls in one day. And this is awesome for showing you how to keep the mindset to keep going forward. Okay, ready? Watch. Okay, what were you just saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, first of all, there's no one busier than me. I really don't care what your schedule is. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not busier than me. I see 80 patients a day.
A day?
A day. 80 patients a day. That you don't even talk to 80 humans a day. I take care of them, okay? On top of that, I also have 3 kids and 6 cats, okay? And I run the business. So I don't care how busy you are. I'm telling you, you're not as busy as I am. Just forget everything I said about my personal life. Just 80 patients a day. That's first of all. So then I decide that I'm going to embark on this new thing. I'm not even going to get into it. It doesn't matter. Whatever your new thing is, that's my new thing. I decide I'm going to add that. So then I hire Molly, who's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you're going to have to do 4,000 million things more on top of your 80 patients a day and everything else that's going on. And I'm like, yeah, sure. No problem. You know why? Because I thought I was going to offload it all to my staff. Like, not my problem. Okay. So, hi, hello, I hired this person. Great, awesome. But then I didn't realize I have to be in every single video. I have to manage every single thing. I have to go on this ridiculous thing called live. I don't have time for any of this. Okay, so whatever you're thinking that you don't have time, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have more time than you don't have time. Okay, that's what I gotta tell you. So I did this thing. If you ever want entertainment, you should see my very first live. It is somewhere buried in Glam's Facebook. Okay, I'm like, hello, hi. I don't look like this. Hi, I'm sorry. I apologize for my existence. I'm pretty sure I also wiped my nose 3 times during the video. Look, that was my first video. Somewhere around month 3, I'm not going to curse. I lost my ish. Okay? No, I
I
concur.
thought you were going to say it all started working, but that's
No,
true. Okay.
No. Month 3, I was like, okay, no. Month 3 is when I was like, that's it. I'm killing myself. I'm spending all this money, all this time, and nothing's happening. Crickets, crickets. It's just me and the green live button that I'm talking to you right now. Nothing, 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 nothing. And I'm like, but I know Molly, and I know humans, and I'm like, it's got to go. So I had faith, because I do have faith in God, and then I have faith in the humans that He sends my way. So I have faith. I don't know why I had faith, because I was like on the edge. It was the end of the year. It was Christmas. Nobody was buying my ish at all. Running on fumes. Then I got COVID. And then everyone on my team called out. I had nothing left for the universe. And then, like, overnight, it just started happening. Views and leads and messages and comments. And I'm like, oh my God, it's working. And now, yesterday we had 5 free sessions to walk in, which by the way is a lot for us. Okay, in case for all of you who remember. The leads are happening, everything's happening. It's just like, it just went from like this to this. So I'm talking to you when you're here or here, just trust the process. Just trust and keep doing your maximum. It works. I think it's not a paid advertisement. It's 7 p.m. on a Tuesday Eastern time. My hair's a hot mess. It just works. Just keep going. That's it. I'm done.
You got it. We always knew. And that starts with the K.
We always do.
Okay, I love that from Dr. E, because I really think this is something that comes up for all of us where we're like, oh my gosh, how much longer can I keep trying to make this work? And we filmed that like way before her stuff actually took off. So what ended up happening, this is old. I pulled up this thing. She now has 650,000 followers on TikTok. She booked 122 appointments in 24 hours. Like literally crazy amazing. Crazy amazing. All right. We're going to dive into the questions. I am revived. Thank you so much. We're going to pick our nugget winners. So go ahead. I know we've got 2 winners to pick. We're going to pick one person to win repurposing. And then just because I'm so grateful for those of you that are here with us, we're also going to pick one person to win a one-on-one call with me where we will assess your system and see where we can AIify the magic. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So here in the chat right now, go ahead and share your best nuggets. What I'm going to do, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. We're going to do it this way. I'm going to make magic happen. So watch what I'm going to do. This is going to be so good. Today's call. Watch this. I'm going to pick. Okay. I'm going to pick one. We're going all in on the winners right now. Okay. Hold on. You're going to see. This is going to be for the coaching call. And this is going to be just for those of you who are on right now. We are going to do something really cool. And I'm going to show you how we do this with AI. Okay. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick a nugget winner from the beginning. I'll take all of the comments, everybody who was on to begin with. I'll take all the nuggets. So you can add nuggets in. That'll be awesome. I'll announce that later in the group. We're going to do another nugget winner that I'm going to announce also, which is right here on my personal Facebook profile, right around here. I just did this post, which says, today's AI and automation training made my heart so happy. So if you go to my profile, what I want you to do is comment below this post with your feedback on today's training. So if you can jump in here, share how you felt about today's training. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to pull all of the feedback that we got. If you didn't like it, maybe don't share. But if you liked it, go there and share. I'm going to go through and I'm going to have ChatGPT pick a winner based on the best response that comes in on this training. Okay. On this post. So I'm going to put this post below the video right now so that you guys can actually see the link for that. And then I will pick that winner tomorrow. So go on in and do that as soon as possible. And I'll pick that winner tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to grab you the link right now. Okay. While that is happening, I'm going to answer your questions. So here is the link. Michelle Vega, I love you. Thank you for being here. Hooray. All right. Layla, so much goodness. Perfect. I'm going to, and I know I already answered a few of the questions. So if we already answered your questions, I will not bring them up again. But, okay, some of them though deserve to be repeated. So again, with the product-based business, this strategy will work. Our Star Funnels will work for any type of business. Honestly, the tool that we have, that's molly.live/star funnels. That's our tool. It's $297 a month. You get all the templates, all the magic, just no coaching support. If you want coaching support, we do have some clients with product-based businesses. I want to be really clear that it works best when you are willing to put yourself forward. You're willing to be forward facing. And I'm going to show you an example. So this is our client, Becky. She has 3 brick and mortar locations. And you can see here, she is forward facing. So she owns this store and she's doing videos like this out in the woods about releasing judgment. That what we've realized is the videos where she's actually sharing information about the products tend to do better. Check out this. This is her holiday gift guide. All of these comments were replied to automatically because we do magic here. So that is an example of a product-based business, but you do need to be forward-facing in the business. Okay. Hopefully that helps that. Great. Terry, I saw your question and I saw your application. I saw y'all when I ran to the bathroom. I looked at my phone and there were lots of applications and I'm very excited to talk to you. Okay, great. Thoughts on bite-sized posts per Facebook suggestion versus is the word lengthier story like, especially when you're following new or small. You have people already. Oh, they're saying I have people already in love with me. Well, let me just tell you one little thing. When we first were getting started, the longer posts actually tended to do better. So I'm going to give you an example. Right now, we are doing a mix between shorter and longer form content. So you may think all my posts are long, but they're not. Like some of our best posts are just things like this, right? Posts that are just like, I mean, this did super well because it's just some photos and it's really short text. That's not anything that's major. We have a whole system behind the way that we're creating content. You don't need to do only lengthy content. What we suggest is that you do at least one long teaching type post a week. So let me show you an example. Like that ladder post thing that I showed you. That can work. You can also do like this, where this is actually bullet pointed content. Here, when you are just getting started, if you don't have a following, longer content like this is going to help establish you as an authority. 1,000 comments. This is from 2021. And I revive this stuff. So I'll come back in here and I'll say like, think live video is coming back to life. Thanks to AI. Now that is potentially going to get bumped into the news feed. We have all kinds of strategies around stuff like this. Okay. Amazing magic. Oh, great. This is a really good question. Do you need to get high level first, or does Molly's program include it? Really important distinction. Our program includes it and you don't even need to use it. It's a great bonus. Some people already have tools that they love and they don't want to use our tool. That's cool. We have all of our templates in Google Docs as well. So you don't have to use Star Funnels. You get it and it's cool. You get it for free. You can save a lot of money by using it, but you don't need to use it. Our client Pam likes to say that she's platform agnostic, and that's what we would be as well. Okay. I see a lot of great questions, many that we answered already. Okay. Is this a part of the AI Masterclass course? So when you purchase the AI Masterclass replay, that is something that is lifetime access to the replay of a masterclass we did 2 months ago, all about AI. If you want access to that, you can buy it and it's cool. But it has nothing to do with the automation that we're talking about today. That was just about AI. It's a one-time training. There's some Q&As and other things inside that group. The AI Super Prompt, which is the thing that we sold over Black Friday, if you purchase that, it's an awesome document that helps you get started with your content. You can write a month of content with that document. There's lots of little bonus trainings on how to create videos, other things like that. It's a standalone course. There's no tools included, no coaching support. That is awesome. That's not what we're talking about today. Today, what we're talking about is the main tool that we're using for AI and automation and a coaching program, a mastermind program that supports that. So just to be really clear about what the opportunities are to join us today, if you're like, this was so much information and I don't know how to decide what she was talking about, I can't decide, let's just have a little conversation. I'll help you decide. I'm not going to offer you something that's not a good fit for you. So if you want to do that, like I said before, just go to, where did it go? Right here. Just go to molly.live/bizapp, biz app, and then we'll have a little messenger conversation. Fill out the questions and then message me. Okay. Yeah. And this is what Susie, totally good point. Susie says, bought it and now I have to do it. That's a great point because a lot of times people will buy things and then not actually use them. I just messed up my captions. Sorry. A lot of times people will buy things and not actually use them. So that's why we have the content club. So if you buy the AI Super Prompt and you need help in using it, join the content club. It's a great entry-level program. Okay. And if you have sent me a message, I haven't seen it yet because I'm here. All right. How is High Level's email deliverability rate? What's really awesome is that we have 2 members of our team who are High Level email deliverability experts. So they're going to get you set up to make sure that your emails get delivered. We are currently using a separate tool for email. We're getting a 50% open rate for about 15,000 people. We have like 17,000 on our list, but when we vary how many people we're emailing at a time. That's huge. I personally am not going to move my emails from my main marketing emails into High Level because it took me a really long time to get that 50% open rate. If you have a smaller email list and you can start to build it. We are using High Level star funnels for emails that we're doing like one-off emails or more individualized things like that. So that's going to be an individual conversation that we can have to help you make that decision. Elena, I saw your question and your application. I'm so excited to chat with you. And just know that we can help you set things up to work with ads. We may add in some very basic, what was I going to call it? Very basic, like acceleration trainings to do little basic mini ads, but we're really focused on organic here. So the ads will work with the system. It'll just accelerate it. It's good. Does your tool offer newsletter features as well? There's things that you can do to send a newsletter. It doesn't have a database behind it where it's connecting you to other people like some newsletter tools have. But you can definitely send a newsletter out through it. Okay. Can it be segmented to integrate with other CRMs? 1,000,000%. So 100% yes. Jamie, is this a part? Yeah, no, you guys, the AI Super Prompt is its own separate thing. This is bananas. The Super Prompt is also bananas, but it's only about content. This is about the whole backside of your business. Okay, good question. Is the Super Prompt part of the content club? So that was something that I was a little bit like about. What I ended up doing is inside the Super Prompt, I added a few extra bonuses like the video marketing machine thing that I added in there that are not in the content club. So if you're in the content club, you may want to grab the Super Prompt because I added a few bonuses, but most of what's in it is already in the content club. Yes. The AI Super Prompt document that you get in that power pack is a smaller version of the full content club Super Prompt. Okay, cool. I answered that. Oh, great question. What if you don't have clients yet? Awesome. Let's get you going. So we do in Sales Stars, we do like to make sure that You know that if you don't have clients yet, it's going to take a couple months to build the whole thing out. Could you make an offer tomorrow and make a sale? 1,000,000%. When I first launched Camera Confidence, we did $50,000 in just 3 months. Is that the norm? No, you got to actually show up. I show up like a mofo, y'all, if you haven't noticed, right? I take bathroom breaks in the middle of our trainings. I'm like showing up and actually putting this into action. If you're ready to show up and really do it, you can make sales right away. Most people, it's going to take some testing and some figuring things out. If you've never made sales before, it's a lot to learn. A lot of people will go get a business degree for $100,000 a year. We're giving this to you for $10,000 for the year. It's way less. So dope. Yes, I can give you the super prompt deal here. It is a little different than it was for Black Friday, but it is still a really good deal. So hold on. Okay. Yeah. And then Terry's asking again, did you say you get sales, the star funnels inside of Sales Stars? Yes, you get it for free as a part of it. Lori, I'm going to get you this right now. I also saw your application. I'm very excited to talk to you more. I know we've talked before. I think that's the link. That's from my brain. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. I think I just put the link in the chat. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Richard asked a great question. When's the cruise? So the cruises that we offer are here in our backyard. They are implementation cruises. Let me actually just show you a little bit more about that. So watch this. If you go up here and you search pretend cruise, what is Nancy? I don't even know about this pretend cruise. I like it. Okay, hold on. So this is Christopher's pretend cruise, taking selfies with everyone, which is awesome. Here, this is all of us on the pretend cruise in my backyard. So we actually offer several pretend cruises throughout the year, but we offer one big one this is the view of the pretend cruise. I don't know why it's showing me only reels. That's so weird. Show me posts too, sucker. Strange. Okay, so what we will do is on the pretend cruise, we get so much done. We create content together. Pretend cruise. The next one is happening in May. We also always have an online option, but we really do prioritize being here in person. So this was the last Sales Stars Pretend cruise. We had 40 people here. It was so much fun. I loved it. And we got so much done. So know that that is possible for you. Okay, we're almost to the end of our questions. What is the branding for the funnels and the websites? That's a great question. So you actually can customize all the branding yourself. So let me show you in here. When you go in here, you get to customize this yourself. So like, let's say you go to the masterclass version, you come in this landing page, you go to, well, you would duplicate it because you wouldn't want to edit the template because you want to keep the template there. Okay, you just fill this in. You replace it with your thing. You change the colors, makes it super easy. You go here, change the colors. Right here we've got, shoot, don't do that. You just grab this blue and make it whatever color you want. We've made it so that it's very easy for you to just replace everything very easily. So it's like magic. Okay. What platform am I using to broadcast? I'm using Restream. It is listed in the toolkit. Okay. Really, really good question. So someone said, I'm having a hard time following. Am I not a good fit? This is really important. So lean in. The way that I do the trainings when I'm here live is specifically strategically positioned so that you get a lot of really great information. You get things that you can go, little things here and there that you can put into place. However, this is free. So I am not giving you the full organized hand holding that we offer inside our programs. There are a lot of questions coming in from people of all different levels who are not following our actual system. Inside the program, let me show you what you get so that you see exactly how we're actually positioning this so that you really can follow things step by step. I was going to show you the online version, but I'm actually just going to show you what comes inside this box because this is going to show you how actually easy it is to follow. So the first thing that you get is a welcome letter. Amazing. You read the welcome letter. That makes you feel good. No, you got stuff to go on. Then you get a full journey map. This map coincides with each module within the program. So as you're going through, it says start here. You start here. You get a little sticker that you get to unlock. That sticker goes on there. Okay. So this goes through the whole entire thing. Then you get an onboarding guide. And this onboarding guide lets you know exactly what you're getting access to. Welcome to the mastermind, the whole entire thing. So you get to hold it like in your hand. Okay. Then each module, let me show you this. I've like pulled it all apart, but each module has its own little envelope. So this one says start here. When you start here with this envelope, watch what happens. Magic happens. So you get to take this at your own pace. You're going to get, first of all, a contract with yourself. This contract, you go here, you open it. This tells you what is expected of you. You sign it for yourself so that you know you're staying committed. After that, each module has a little action guide with a QR code and step-by-step instructions so that you know exactly what to do. On today's call, while I'm here with this training, I'm purposely bopping around because this is free. I want you to know that, like I said, my husband says, I slow down when you pay me, right? We have everything organized on the inside so that you then can go step by step by step. We send you the organized things in the actual mail. Also, inside the program, in the portal, you get everything outlined. So like when you go into, and I'll show you this on our onboarding call, when you're in here, watch this. When you're in here, oh my gosh, I only have 3 minutes now. I went longer than I thought. When you're in here, you get celebrate your wins. You're okay. Right? We're all celebrating our wins in here. Amazing. Start here. This is where you go to actually start the program. It looks a little different because I am the admin. Everything's there. Welcome. Your prep work. Social media foundations. Module 1. Module 2. Everything is organized. And then you ask for feedback. So then you get to, in between each of these modules, you get to bop over into, the questions and feedback down here in the members area. And you get to say, okay, review my Goldilocks messaging. You share your Goldilocks messaging and then we review it. Everything is so completely organized. It is amazing, like absolutely amazingly organized. So if you felt today like, oh my gosh, this is so much, that is the sign that you are exactly in the right spot. Like really, for real, exactly in the right spot. Okay. I need to wrap this up. We got through all of our questions, which is amazing. And I'm going to pick one nugget winner right now while we're live, just like I said I would in the beginning. And so leave your best nugget in the chat right now. We got like 2 minutes left before I have to be on my next call, which is awesome. I'm going to bring this chat up here. I'm so grateful that you actually were able to join us today. I'm super stoked to be able to talk to those of you that filled out the application. If you have yet to fill out the application, go to molly.live/biz app. Please, please, please put your nuggets in right now because I'm going to pick one nugget winner while we are here on live. What is your best nugget? What is the takeaway that you're going to put into action? We're also going to pick someone from today's call to win the repurposing. So let me just actually pick that person right now. Y'all showed up live. I'm going to do that right now. And then I'll pick another nugget winner as well. Okay, ready? I got to get to our group, but share your nuggets below right here. Okay. I'm going to open up this video right now and I'm going to pull up all of the comments here. Oh my gosh, so many. I love it, love it, love it. Watch. Okay. I love all the nuggets. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna pull up these comments. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to, can I do it even? Is it gonna work while I'm live? What are you doing, comments? You're being silly. It won't show me all the comments. It's being weird. How funny is that? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it on the backside. All right, I'm gonna scroll. Ready? And I love to sing while I scroll. So I'm gonna leave you with a little song. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Okay, this is the nugget that I'm picking, and I don't know whose name it is. Nugget. Innovate and creative. Now you're talking my language. All right. So we got to figure out who you are. You are the winner of the repurposing service, which means you're going to send us a video. We are going to turn that video into an entire week of content. And I don't know who you are. So I will go back through. If you are still on right now, that is awesome. And if not, then we're going to have to go search for you. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to pick one more nugget. And this is going to be someone who's just going to, who's going to win a book. Because I said we were going to do a regular nugget too. So ready? And if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't AI? That's a question, not a nugget. Hold on. I got to find an actual nugget. Okay, ready? We'll pick one of these ones. Oh my gosh, I'm going too fast. Ready? Here. Okay. AI can ask our audience and then reply in Excel to answer the customer's direct question. So cool. I love it. You win a book. So email us at molly@thepreparedperformer. And amazing. And if you think you won the other one, email us at molly@thepreparedperformer. So good. Thank you so much for being here. I will be reaching out later today. I'm going to Disneyland tonight. So I'll be reaching out as soon as possible to those of you that filled out the application. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh my gosh.